sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to today's live stream. It is our second of the two games here today. We did just wrap up a really good game with Argentina somehow squeaking out a win. Somehow, barely squeaking out a win against, already Egypt. It was Egypt that they just beat. So a good match is gone. Egypt has been eliminated from the World Cup. The World Cup continues to heat up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who is in our chat right now. By the way, my bad, guys. I thought I had made the video public. We were private until literally just now. So this could be a slow start for this live stream, but it's good to have y'all in here. Hey, look at that. We've already got 130 people in here. What's going on, guys? Messi, says Tracy. Swaggy, Hazer, what's going on, man? Go Colombia, says Scotty Newman. Well, let's get our chat overlay set up here. Chat overlay. Let me grab my printouts for these games here really quick. Shout out to Robert Hazer. Thirdson, Egypt did not make it to the promised land, said Thirdson. They definitely fell a little bit short there, man. Oh, man. Ben Chadwick says, nice work. Thanks for the update. What's going on, man? We've got Otimio Parker. What's going on, Otimio? Kevin Cathcart. What up, Kevin Cathcart? Offline Image says, is this also video or just voice? This will have video as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a, it's a color radio broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around, brother. If you're out there looking for the live stream on YouTube, official image, I promise you're not going to find it. Promise you're not going to find it. And let's go ahead and take care of this here as well. This is the last game of the round of 32. We're actually going to go ahead and nip that in the bud here too. Let's go to settings. Do a couple things here ahead of time. Thank you, Robert, for clearing up the mess out there. Don't think we're going to need this, but just to prevent exactly that, we're going to let this happen here for now. Okay, national anthems coming in right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's Colombia and Switzerland about to get started. Let's take a look at the rosters heading into this one. Rosters heading into this one, you'll see him in the front side right there, guys. It is Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz, the man who plays for Bayern Munich. He is the main goal scorer for this Colombian squad, at least it's believed that he's supposed to be the main goal scorer for this Colombian squad. In the middle, you'll see Luis Suarez, not the cannibal of Ajax. A very different Luis Suarez up front. And on the right-hand side is James Rodriguez. In the middle of the pitch, John Arias, Jefferson Lerma, Gustavo Puerta. On the back line, Yohan Mojica, John Lucumi, Davinson Sanchez, and Daniel Munoz. That makes up the Colombian side. We have covered a lot of the Colombian games here as of late. Camilo Vargas, you'll see him there as the goalkeeper for this match. So this makes up Colombia. Kickoff is scheduled in 4 minutes from now. Good luck, gamblers, says Septic Nerve. I've got that data scrolling by at the bottom for y'all. Doesn't look very clear for either one. Over, under. The under is projected for this game, guys, just so y'all know. Better not see anyone say Switzerland, says Until Activated. Well, Until Activated, looks like of the 70 votes right now, 41% are believing that Switzerland will win this game. Shout out to all of y'all in this chat. Let's take a look at the Switzerland side. Meanwhile, they're doing the national anthem for Colombia. Here is the Switzerland side of the equation here. So Bril Mbolo going to be your striker up front for Switzerland. On the left-hand side, it's going to be Dan Ndoye. In the middle here is your attacking mid. It's Ardon Jassari. And then on the right-hand side, Fabian Rieder. Yes, Rieder. R-E-E. It's R-I-E-D-E-R. Rieder. On the back line, This is probably the person that you want on your squad. They're going to be looking to feed him quite a bit, and I know he's lined up as a defensive mid right there, but Granit Xhaka going to be the anchor and the glue for this Switzerland side. Next to him in the defensive mid, Remo Freuler, and then your defensive line here for this Switzerland side, Ricardo Rodriguez, Manuel Akanji, Nico Elvedi, and your right back for today is Denis Zakaria with Gregor Kobel as your goalkeeper. We've only covered Switzerland once in this World Cup. One time we've covered Switzerland, have not covered them since that one game. It's okay, just so y'all know. We'll be working on those names today, especially if they advance. If not, we'll be focusing on Colombia. But let's take a look at the statistics for both sides heading into this match, guys. Switzerland has actually had the upper hand against most of their opponents, but this is an opponent unlike any they've met before with Colombia. Colombia controls the ball 62% of the time. They've taken 81 shots, 29 of which have been on target. I will say, huge advantage to Switzerland when it comes to scoring goals, though. In the last 4 games, they have scored 9. For Colombia, though, in the last 4 games, they have scored just 5. All 5 of Colombia's goals came off of assists. 5 of the 9 goals for Switzerland came off of assists. When it comes to passes, ladies and gentlemen, Colombia, 2,100 passes compared to 1,700 passes throughout this World Cup for Switzerland. Passing accuracy is higher for Colombia, more big chances created for Colombia, more corner kicks and penalty kicks for Switzerland. Now, if you are super weird about penalty kicks and you want to say, yeah, well, those 2 don't count because they were penalties, so really Switzerland has scored 7, I'll listen to your argument. I won't buy it, but I'll listen to it. That's just the offensive numbers. Defensively, it's a different story here, though. The Colombian side has only given up 1 goal in the last 4 games. Did you hear that? In the last 4 games combined, Colombia has given up just 1 goal. So, the offense is decent, 5 goals, only 1 goal against for the Colombian side. Meanwhile, Switzerland has scored 9 goals. 1 for them, goals allowed, it's been 3. 1 of them was an own goal, guys. So really, other teams have only scored twice against them in the last 4 games. They scored against themselves once. Switzerland pretty good in the tackles, pretty good at interceptions, committing fewer fouls and fewer yellow cards here than the Colombian side. This is really weird to say, guys, but these dark horse teams really could come out of this side and end up beating Argentina in the next round, because Argentina, if it wasn't for those last 10 minutes of the game, man, brutal. Penalties are a separate skill in my view. A free kick is much more valuable. Septic nerve. I agree. I totally agree. Agree with that. Go Colombia, says Tracy. Bodie with the Boricua flag. PQ dropping in for Switzerland. Well, guys, that's basically all of it. We now know that Argentina has advanced. And by the way, I do believe that this is going to be July 12th. I thought all these games were going to be 1 game a day for the quarterfinals. Anyways, Argentina is through. Egypt is done. Switzerland and Colombia going at it today. We will see who advances to play Argentina. But the knockout stages are coming to a draw. The World Cup is almost over here, guys. Codex saying 6-0 Swiss. 6-0 Swiss. That's pretty wild to think. All right, guys. Well, if Colombia scores, we will have some colombiano, una musiquita, una salsita. Pero vamos a ver. A ver si Colombia puede entrar. I didn't really find anything Swiss on the other side, so couldn't really get y'all anything fun there. Sorry about that. Colombia, Argentina would be a great one, says Septic Nerve. That's what I'm saying, bro. Would love for Team United States to still be in this, but it is what it is. It's Switzerland and Colombia. Let's get locked in. There is the opening play of this game. It will go back, and Team Colombia going to start by playing this on the back line with the goalkeeper. All right. We're going to get settled in. Going to take our time here for today's live stream. I want to kind of come at this with a different approach, guys. I've been very hectic throughout these live streams, and I know a lot of people really enjoy the energy that I bring to the party, but I'd like to have a little ebbs and flows, especially because the voice is starting to feel it here. Switzerland with the ball. Looks like they will get back up, and they're going to try to play this up the middle. Colombia going to boot this thing up the pitch, and it looks like it results in a throw-in for Switzerland. So Switzerland gets the ball. It's Switzerland with the ball. I want to engage with my chat a little more here today. Appreciate you guys in the chat. DJ Gene, hey you. Have you hit the like button yet, says DJ? Play that again, says Thomas. Yes. I will totally do that at some point, hopefully, if Colombia scores. A ver si Colombia puede entrar. This right now is Switzerland sending this over the heads. Uh-oh. Let's refresh this page. Looks like all my buttons are dead here. There we go. Cool. Stats. Dios mío. Cool. Match overview on the bottom right-hand side. Switzerland with the ball. We are less than 2 minutes into this game, and already the Swiss back line, the Swiss keeper, going to go ahead and kick this thing away, man. So it's kicked away by the Swiss keeper. And a throw-in for Colombia. Colombia plays this one out, and into the box it goes. Maybe a chance here for Colombia. No, Switzerland gets the danger taken care of. It's going to be booted up the pitch and then cleared out again by Akanji. Akanji of Switzerland. And a kick now for Colombia. A throw-in will be awarded to the Swiss here. Okay. Let's see who's in today's chat. We didn't do our roll call like we normally do. Someone mentioned in the last Colombia game, I love when the teams are dressed like their flags, and Colombia is not. They're dressed in the yellow tops, but I'm not seeing the blue shorts or the red socks. Switzerland is indeed wearing their red and white kits, looking like their flag. It is Switzerland with possession right now. It is Switzerland with possession. CCSS says I'm here. Ashley Deverick is in the chat. Do you call all NFL games? Does it mean you don't go to any of them? Beto, it is literally impossible to call all the NFL games since there are 9 games that happen at the exact same time on Sunday mornings. But I do cover as many as I can. And no, I don't get to go to NFL games. And honestly, I'm okay with that, man. Because realistically speaking, I'm not going to pay $1,000 to go to a football game. I'm not going to pay $400 to drive 5 hours to Dallas and then pay $150 for parking and then have to stay in a hotel and do all of that other stuff. So no, I get the best angles in the world from my own TV screen at home. The only sports games professional that I would go to, probably my San Antonio Spurs. Go Spurs, go. All right, folks, played all the way back right now. Colombia with the ball. It's in the middle right now, and Lerma surveying, looking. Puerta, I believe, has it here. He's on the run. Colombia sigue adelante. Colombia, and now in the attacking half here, the attacking third, a switch to the back post, looking for Luis Diaz. Cut out right there by Zakaria. Okay, Zakaria does a great job of getting this one away for the Swiss side. Looking for Luis Diaz, the Bayern Munich man. Will he be able to score here today? All right. Kick coming in right now. It's Colombia. Colombia. James to kick this one in. A ver. A ver, a ver, a ver. A ver, a ver, a ver. There's the kick. It is up. This is going to be hit backwards with the head from the Swiss side, trying to clear the danger. And it looks like there's going to be a shove here in the back. A free kick will be awarded now to Switzerland. Oh, yeah, dude, the voice is definitely cashed right now. Voice is definitely cashed right now. All right, guys. To the middle of the pitch, Switzerland. Lukumi. Not there. Excuse me. It's Akanji who looks to the right, gives to Elvedi. Elvedi goes to the right side to Zakaria. Zakaria back to Kobel, the goalkeeper. Switches this to the left-hand side, and Rodriguez will run the ball up the pitch. Up the pitch it goes. It's to Ndoye. Ndoye puts this in the box. This is going to be a shot. It's going to be wrapped up right now by the goalkeeper once again. Camilo Vargas makes a save right now. Oh, doesn't even matter. Moran Santos, the line official, put the flag up for offsides. Okay. Got hired as Football Nation's barbecue guy, DJ, dedicated beer drinker. Cheers to you. Swiss attack sounds wrong, says Peaceman. Kind of, right? I thought these guys were supposed to be neutral. Switzerland with the ball. Looks like they're in that defensive mid right now. The defensive third, middle third. It's played to the right, Dennis Zakaria. Zakaria with the ball at his feet. Looks like a foul's going to come in. Switzerland has a player get run over. The official blows the whistle. Suarez is the one who's going to be, Luis Suarez is the one who's going to be spoken to here. No card going to be given out. The official getting involved early as we approach that 7-minute mark. All right, guys, those of y'all who are here with me, I think we all know that how important it is to get those likes up early. I also know that this is probably not a game that anyone has circled on their calendar. I think if we break 100,000 views today for this live stream, it would be a good live stream. It is Switzerland with the ball. Switzerland will play this out to the left-hand side. And then back towards the middle it goes. Elvedi has it at his feet. And Elvedi will bring it up himself. He looks to the right on the jog, on the dribble, plays it to the left. Akanji. Looks like actually Rodriguez going to play this forward. Ndoye. Actually, this is Rodriguez. Rodriguez cuts back. Ndoye gets the pass now. It's now going to be played towards the middle. Shaka. Akanji. Zakaria. Switzerland over the ball. Freuler. And this one is going to be cut out now. Looks like Luis Diaz is on the run. Diaz gets the ball kicked out from underneath him. It's going to be a throw-in for Colombia. No, they're scratching that. It's going to be a throw-in for Switzerland instead. Another one. Mr. Mojo, can you please leave your addictions out of the chat? I'd really appreciate it. It is Remo Freuler with the ball here. He plays that forward. Here comes a run now for Reader. Reader now has Embolo. Here's a chance now, and it's going to be taken away by the Colombian side. Left side we go. It's going to be Luis Diaz. Diaz cuts back right now. Hi, Mario, everybody. I'm Brian. What's going on, Brian? Welcome in. Brian, go Colombia. I see you, sir. We've got Joan Mojica with the ball. He plays this to the middle. And now running to the right-hand side, it's going to be laid out here for Colombia. Who's going to get there first? There's a chase down by Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez gets there before anybody else. It's played out to Puerta. Puerta back towards the middle. John Arias with it at his feet. Ball comes up the pitch. Looking to the left, looking to the right. Oh, man. Here we go. I'll take care of it, guys. We've already had a private chat. Unfortunately, the moderators had to have a private chat about you already, buddy. It's been fun. It's been fun. But there it goes. All right, guys, let's keep rolling. It's been fun. It's been real. We'll pop out this chat again. No need for that energy around here, man. You can miss me with all that ish. Cool. All right, guys. Scroll this back up. And get my chat overlay back one more time. Sweet. We're in the middle of the pitch, guys. Y'all can see. Actually, I guess you can't. There you go. Now you can see what's going on the field. Now you guys can see what's going on the field. Colombia with the ball right here. It's in the middle of the pitch right now. Looks like Lerma looking for an option here. Lerma Looks to the left, looks to the right. It's played to the right and brought up right now from Colombia. Colombia plays this out one more time. Puerta. Let's see what they can do. Colombia bringing it back towards the middle of the pitch. They play this backwards here. Davinson Sanchez with the ball. Davinson Sanchez plays this all the way up the pitch, and it looks like it's going to sail out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in now for Switzerland. You think the Seahawks win another? I don't know, man. I do love the Seattle Seahawks, but Sunday Night Football fame. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. This is going to be kicked away by Colombia and headed back by Switzerland. Switzerland and Colombia look like it's going to be kicked out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in now for Colombia this time. Shout out to Tom. What's going on, Tom? Hulk, welcome in. Mrs. Jagular saying, I don't think that the Seahawks will repeat. It's too hard to do. I agree. And kickboxing. What in the NFL you hate? Love the NFL. You give it that Super Bowl feel, says Azra. Entertainment while at work. This is the Lions' year. I'm so sad I started crying since the USA lost. Mario, when Colombia scores, can you play Colombian salsa? I plan to, Hassan. Assuming that they do score, but we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, thank you guys for hanging out with us. For those of y'all who are here, you have been a part of a great journey on Football Nation. This channel is averaging millions of views a week right now. And free kick will be awarded here to Colombia. That's not because this channel is subpar. It's because that this channel has been doing a lot. We've been working hard, and you guys who continue to come back are the heart and soul of this. And if we've got trolls or people with bad attitudes that jeopardize the integrity of our community, then we will take care of it. This community comes first. Without this community, this channel is nothing, and I want to make sure that you guys are protected from the absolute ridiculousness of what is the internet in 2026. So for now, let's stay focused on this game. It is Colombia with the ball, about to whip this into the box. Let's see what Colombia can do here. A dangerous kick for Colombia. This one goes up, and it looks like it's going to be cleared out by the Swiss side. Oh, a header back towards goal, and the keeper going to wrap it up. Kobel does a good job. Gregor Kobel gets his hands on this ball. It's rolled up the pitch and back. Looks like a kanji. Plays this to the left. Rodriguez into the center. Shaka plays this one to Jashari. Jashari back again to Rodriguez. Scratch that. Akanji. Up the pitch we go. Switzerland looking to move the ball into that middle third here from their own back line, trying to prevent the clearances and giving the ball away. A good ball up the pitch now. Ndoye. That's Rodriguez actually playing this towards the spot. It's going to end up being a corner kick now for Switzerland. What is up, guys? YOLO says eccentric. Sean, appreciate you guys. Appreciate y'all in this chat, man. Okay. So a corner kick coming up right now. Fabian Reeder to kick this into the box. It's Switzerland on the attack. A corner kick goes up. Switzerland. No, it's Colombia that gets ahead to it. Luis Diaz looks like a foul inside the box. It's going to be against the Switzerland side. So it's going to be a free kick now for Colombia. Just a slight push in the back there from Ricardo Rodriguez of the Switzerland side. Colombia wins the free kick. Hey-o. In Spanish, says Azra. John Andrew Mercado says, who will win? Is Messi the GOAT? Well, I can't think of anyone else who scored as many goals as Messi in World Cup history. Or anyone else that's scored in 7 games straight in World Cup history. And I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo has a World Cup one either, so I think the answer is a resounding C. There's a ball forward that is dangerous. Maybe a chance here. This attack was going right up the gut for Colombia. And Colombia parece que no pueden. So Colombia flicks this back towards the middle of the pitch, playing the ball down on the ground. It's Puerta who gives to Sanchez, and it looks like it's going back here, actually. Lerma gives to Muñoz, who gives to Sanchez, who plays forward back to Lerma. And a ver dónde vamos desde aquí. Turning things around, looking for an opening right now. Looks like James Rodriguez. It's James who plays this wide. James goes back again to Sanchez. Davinson Sanchez goes all the way back to Camilo Vargas, the goalkeeper. 15 minutes are gone. We've yet to see a goal in this match. The over-under for today set at 2.5. The under seems to have the advantage if you see that scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now. So most people believe that this game will be less than 2.5 goals. I'm going to agree. And there's a reason for that. We talked about that during the pregame. It's actually scrolling by at the bottom here of the screen. Now, despite the fact that Switzerland has scored 9 goals and Colombia has also scored 5 additional goals, that's a total of 14 goals scored here between both sides in the last 8 games played. Colombia has only given up 1 goal, and Switzerland has only given up 3, one of which was against themselves. So in reality, these two teams have only given up a combined 3 goals defensively. A combined 3 goals in the last 8 games. So I'm with it. I do think this game is going to be under for sure. Did Egypt get robbed today? I didn't think so. They definitely collapsed, though. A massive collapse there for Egypt. Septic says, if you ain't seen it, there's a video called Messi is a Dog that describes the desire to get the ball amazingly. Attack, attack, attack. Egypt lost fair and square. I don't think that Egypt is trash either, Hulk. I thought they played very well. Honestly, I thought they were the better team in the first half. Egypt looked like the team. And Mo Salah, I'm about that, man. They ran out of go, says Mad Steve. All right. Folks, this is going to be kicked away right now. Colombia has won a throw-in here. Let's see. I'm pimping out football. Oh, gosh. I see you guys. I was just checking out the chat from the moderators. We have a group page right now. Appreciate you, mods. Y'all go ahead and keep doing what y'all are doing right now. Appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with us. All right, folks, we're going out to the right-hand side. Talk about a misjudge of character from our side, right, though, guys? The dude we just blocked, like, not even a month ago, we thought passed the vibe check. We gave him a wrench. Hadn't even been a month. Dude went absolutely bananas on us. Okay, here's Luis Diaz. Diaz switches this one to the right side of the pitch, and this is inside the box. Maybe a chance for Colombia. No, it's going to be cut away here. Switzerland with the ball at their feet here. Ndoye plays it backwards. And, a dangerous pass right now for Switzerland. Colombia all over this, but the keeper is going to boot this up the pitch. Colombia gets the ball back. This is going to be played to the center one more time. Davinson Sanchez plays this to the right-hand side. Sanchez has help. It's up the pitch and back towards the middle. Lerma, Puerta. Left side again, it's Luis Diaz. Diaz now. Gets it back to the right-hand side. He'll switch this all the way to the far side of the field. It's going to be dropped onto the ground from John Arias. Arias back to the center. Okay. Well, let's see what Sanchez can do. Sanchez to Lerma. That's not even Sanchez up there. Me parece que sería Muñoz. No sé, yo creo que cambiaron de estilo. Deja ver. I'm going to take a quick look right now. I see a lot of players out of position from where my cheat sheet had them. Okay, left-hand side. And up the middle, looks like Colombia is trying to work the middle of the pitch. The official continues to allow play on. A chance to shoot right now for Colombia. A save! What a save! Oh, my goodness. Gregor Kobel does an amazing job of full stretch to the left side, his left side, our right side, a very tight window to shoot. He found that one and let it rip. He found that one and let it rip. Okay, so Arias and Puerta did swap sides. That does help. Mojica, Lucumí, Sanchez, Munoz, listo. Okay, Diaz, Suarez. Okay, por eso me confundí. Corner kick for Colombia. It's going to be knocked away by the Swiss defense. So Switzerland hits this one back here. Arias will play this backwards now once again. Looks like it's going to be Sanchez. Gives this to the right-hand side once more. Okay. Looks like it'll be played backwards this time to Lucumí. Lucumí to Sanchez. Sanchez to Munoz. Munoz to Lerma. Lerma to Munoz again. Munoz backwards to Sanchez. Davinson Sanchez plays all the way back to Vargas, the goalkeeper, once more. If Palmeiras is on the pitch, I'm cheering for it. We do have some Palmeiras players and John Arias. Well done, sir. You know your teams, sir. You know your teams to do cross hands. Hulk says, turn your volume down. Yes. Yes. All right, guys, here we go. Here comes a chance to attack right now. Colombia with the ball. Looks like Colombia tries to play this forward, and it's going to be knocked away here. It goes left. Left we go. Switzerland in the middle and all the way back. Akanji, Elvedi, Zakaria, Colombia, and a whistle. Switzerland earns a free kick. Shaka got pushed over right now. Hulk says hello. What's up, guys? Welcome in. I will definitely tell on you if you're watching at work. Who are we reporting me to? Who are we telling? Folks, we are getting a hydration break. We are now in the middle of a hydration break, so let's just sit back and relax for just a moment here. Camille asking, may I ask the fans in here, what do you think the final match will be? Well, let's take a look at it, Camille. We can look at it together. We are now currently in the middle of a hydration break, so there is no action currently happening on the pitch. So y'all know, France and Morocco will be playing. It's going to be a good game right there, guys. This will be July 9th, so no game tomorrow. Then on the 9th, there will be football. Over here, dude, this game is now going to be my favorite game of this World Cup so far. Tomorrow is the first day since June 11th without a World Cup soccer match. How are you going to deal with soccer withdrawal? By the way, you have a great community. Thank you, Bert. Cheers to you. I appreciate you. I think I'm going to be just fine, bro. Like you said, it's the first day since June 11th that I actually get to plan a day to go do something with my family. And unfortunately, we actually have other things that we have to go attend. Not great news, but let's keep it light. We actually won't be having a good day off tomorrow. We've got some other things we got to take care of tomorrow, which is super bummer. Fingers crossed that everything is good. Trying to stay vague as much as possible. But I will say, when we get back, we will see more days off between now and the end of the World Cup. The actual final for the World Cup is July 19th, guys. We do not have very many more games until then. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 more, plus the semifinals, which makes it 6 more, a third-place game, 7 more, and the actual final. So 8 more soccer games on this channel, guys, and then we are taking 6 weeks off, and then we're going to go into the football season. The NFL season, the real football season. The real football season. But taking a look over here, guys, it is going to be Argentina that has advanced. and either Switzerland or Colombia to play on that day, and it's going to be an interesting one. But Spain, Belgium also still available. Norway, England still available. France, Morocco still options to choose from. And so I do believe that we are going to see France. This side looks a lot more complicated, if I'm being honest. Like, out of these 4 teams right here, I do think France is better than all of them. And out of the 4 teams over here, I still think Argentina is the best one coming out of there. But the momentum is so serious with Norway. The talent is so real with England. The defense is so real with Colombia. And, man, it's anybody's bracket coming out of that side. Looks like the hydration break is over, so let's get back to our game one more time. You know what I'm saying? USA forgot how to play. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Martinelli? Oh, no. Well. Okay. Oh, man. Switzerland and Colombia. Back from the hydration break. Just so we all know and it's clear that we are back from the hydration break. Just want you guys to know. We're back, señoras y señores. Aquí estamos listos para el segundo parte del primer tiempo. Left-hand side, the pass will go. Switzerland with possession right now, and you can see they literally haven't even crossed midfield in the last, I don't know, minute and a half. So they're sitting here just mucking around, as they would say, continuing to play on the back line. This is what we all refer to as boring football, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Here's a foul and a free kick awarded to Switzerland. Water for elephants, says Swaggy. Sportslang. Sportslang, what's going on? Welcome in. God Chosen says Argentina, Colombia is going to be a good one. Ashley Deverick with the dab. Flat Earth, flat ball, says Tom Brass. Okay. Jean-Claude Van Damme is Belgian. Interesting. No wonder they're good at kicking things. Here's the run right here for Switzerland. Oh, good pass! Oh, my gosh. What a good pass through the top of the box. Straight through 4 Colombian defenders. And up front, it was Embolo who couldn't connect with that. What a beautiful pass to Embolo. And a wasted opportunity. Top of the screen, it is Switzerland once again with possession. Here is Xhaka. Lays this left. Looks like Ndoye. To the center, Freuler. Freuler. Nice. Fakes the pass, gives to Embolo. Embolo plays it backwards once more to Reader. Reader up and back. Here's the wide. Here's the slide. Colombia clears the danger for a throw-in. Fazal Khan saying Morocco will beat France. It's possible, Fazal. It's possible, my friend, Mr. Khan. American here. I'm sad we're out, says Hulk. Me too, bro. Me too, dude. Me too. Chase saying Rembrandt, the Knicks and the Spurs. You remember? I remember. Free kick awarded to Switzerland. How about Norway losing game against France for easier finals path? That's not how teams secure play. Let's see. Yeah, you're saying in their group stage. I see what you're saying, PQ. Yeah, Norway benched everyone in that game against France. You were absolutely right to call that out for an easier finals path. You were absolutely right to call that out, PQ. But it's a smart move. Here's another attack coming in here for Switzerland. Switzerland gets a chance. The defense breaks. The save is made. And this is kicked up and out and away. Colombia, under duress, needed a save right there. Camilo Vargas will make the save. Vargas makes the save. This crosses to the back post, and it's back across the face of goal. But Camilo Vargas will wrap this up. Actually, getting some action from the Switzerland side. Bet. Tight. It's going to be France and Argentina rematch. The Admiral, I remember. Argentina is hilarious. It actually is kind of funny. Love me or hate me, I'm here with you, says Jules. Cheers to you, man. Point ball, pointy ball makes sense, says Diane Wallace. Tackle ball should be called tackle ball. Steve said it best. Steve said, admittedly, it should be called tackle ball. But anyways, Switzerland maintaining possession again, guys. They've got 50% possession in this game. We are 30 minutes in, which means both teams have had 15 minutes over the ball. And right now, it is Switzerland's time to shine. They're playing it along the back line right in the middle of the pitch here. It goes left to Manuel Akanji. Akanji plays forward, and it looks like this is going to be cut away by the Colombian midfielders. Midfield of Colombia does win the ball back, and it looks like a whistle comes in and a free kick will be awarded to Colombia. So Colombia can now reset their attack. Colombia will be heading this way, just like you see on your TV screens. Switzerland close. Sorry, ears itching me. Concussion egg. I remember his haircut, says Cowboy Bill. USA only good at hand egg. What is hand egg? And looks like Switzerland, another attack, a shot to the goal, and it's saved here. Looks like Dan Ndoye gonna take a shot. Colombia kind of giving the ball away, man. They've done this multiple times now, and now the possession has shifted. Switzerland has the advantage for possession. The ball is going to go up. It's going to take a bounce in front of Nico Elvedi, and he'll hit this back to the keeper. Cobel going to wrap this up. He was being chased down by Luis Suarez. Nico Elvedi. Nico Elvedi with the ball. Elvedi taking his time. Actually pretty poor spacing from the Switzerland side. Everybody bunched together in the midfield. I think he made the right choice not playing that forward, because that's exactly what would have happened if he did exactly that. He played that in the middle despite the fact that it was awkward spacing. Colombia now has the attack mounting right now. A chance to shoot for Colombia. It's blocked before the save. Here comes another chance for Colombia. Colombia, Luis Diaz circles back around. Tries to make another move. He plays this to the top of the box. Diaz is on the run. Should have passed it to him at that point. Bad chance right there. Missed chance, I should say. Here's a cross into the box. Pushed down to the ground. The official says no foul. Diaz must have slipped. Goal kick coming up now for Switzerland. Tracy says, all my exes live in Texas. Jammin' Jimmy. I'm a firm believer that FIFA has this whole tournament rigged for Messi and Mbappe's final rematch. I mean, it could be. Let's see. All right, folks, Colombia on defense again. Chaka going to bring the ball up now for Switzerland. Switzerland bringing it up with the defensive mids. They've got 6 other players committed to this attack. It's played forward and turning things around now. Arden Jashari plays this to, looks like Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to the back post. Uh-oh, pressure coming in. Mojica, what are you going to do? Mojica of Colombia going to boot this thing. It's going to be a goal kick now awarded to Colombia. Sliding play made by Zakaria here, and Colombia wins the goal kick. Ashley says, let's effing go. Defense wins championships, says user. See, that's what they said about Mexico, but Mexico, their defense did not show up. Mexico couldn't score. England could. Mexico, up to that point, had given up exactly 0 goals, guys, and then they gave up 3 goals in one night to England, and England only had 10 players on the pitch for a third of the game. So defense, it's a little different in football, in this version of football. The difference is in other sports, like defense wins championships. I don't know if I'm buying it, man. I can see that in the NFL when you literally have an entire defensive team. But when players have to play both offense and defense, you know, when you have to play both offense and defense, the margins are slim. But if you've got a really solid defensive team in the NFL, like look at the Rams, for instance. Like, it gives them, oh, here's a good ball. Here's a good play in. Here's a chance right now. It's going to be, flag goes up. Looks like offsides anyway, so offsides for Colombia. Now, I could be totally wrong. I could be blowing smoke. You guys might have a different feeling about it. Defense gets you into the championship. A mixed bag would win it. Colombia, get it done, says James DeGon. Ashley Deverick, good riddance, Jim. Go Colombia, blah, blah, blah. All right. Here we go, guys. Colombia plays it back. And up to the middle we go. Looks to the left, looks to the right. And Colombia, Puerta, plays this to the left instead. Looks like Lucumi gives this back to Puerta. Puerta plays this forward. Ball at the feet of, looks like Arias, and then he goes out to Munoz. Munoz back to the middle. Nice little back heel here for Colombia. The ball stays at their feet. Last second pass doesn't hit that flush. It's intercepted by Switzerland. Switzerland plays it back. Switzerland looks backwards again. Looks like Akanji goes left to Rodriguez. And Switzerland back over the ball. They're going to control the pace of the game once again. Slow start to this game, guys. Slow start to this game. Let's see. Colombia's definitely blowing smoke. 420, great product. Let's see. I have no confidence picking advancing teams anymore. I don't give a cent. England won't, sure. England won, sure, but they got a red card, and one dude broke his arm, and now they got to play Norway after playing a game like that, says Azra. Offense can't win without scoring. Right. But you can't win any game without scoring. Like, at the end of the day, yes, if both teams end 0-0, and again, soccer is different, right? Same thing. This is the only sport where you can end 0-0. I guess in the NFL you can have a draw too. That's fair. In the NFL you can get a draw too. But 0-0, like, come on. If nobody scores in baseball, it's not going to be whose defense is better. It's going to be who can score a damn run. Where is the offense? I hear defense wins championships all the time. Hear it all the time. And in this Super Bowl, that was true. Honestly, the fact that both of those teams made it to the Super Bowl, it was legitimately because of their defenses. Patriots were not great. And the Seahawks, Sam Darnold, did a fantastic job offensively. Sometimes the defense can't even score you a touchdown. So I think in football, defense definitely wins you championships. But I feel like in most other sports, man, here comes a chance to shoot. They're not going to take the shot. It's Colombia. Colombia in a tight window. We'll let it rip. It's going to be blocked again. Colombia will play this one backwards, back towards the middle of the pitch. Colombia going to reset. 38.5 minutes gone. Looks to the right, plays to the right. Looks like sliding to keep the ball in. He does so successfully. And here comes a chance for Daniel Munoz. Munoz puts this in the box. And an attempt to bicycle kick. A bad shot from deep. An absolute garbage shot. And it looks like it's going to be not out of bounds just yet. There it goes. Now it's a goal kick. Looks like it's a corner kick, actually. Looks like it's a corner kick. Seattle Seahawks Offensive Play of the Year. And the running backs was Super Bowl MVP. That's what I'm saying. Was it their defense that won that championship? No, it was not. That just emphasized my point, though. I hear what you're saying, Mr. Sefix. Great teams moving forward. Fact. Fact right there. Foosball. Mondo says red card. All right, guys. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do a poll. We're gonna see what you guys think. What is more important, scoring points or preventing points? Talk to me, guys. Tell me what you think. What is more important, scoring points or preventing points? I think that the best defense is a good offense. If you never give the team the ball because your offense is so good when you have possession, chances are you're probably going to win that game. I believe offense is more valuable than defense. I do believe that defense does serve its purpose and is valuable in and of itself. But at the end of the day, if you can't outscore your opponent, you will not win games. If you can't outscore your opponent, you will not win games. The best defense is a good offense. That's exactly what I'm saying, Jack. The best defense is a good offense. It's an oxymoron, though, says Mr. Scooper. I mean, I guess. But isn't it funny, though, that you can still get a pick six in the NFL and your defense turns into offense? Hulk says, nope, defense is the best. If you say so. If you say so. Alrighty, folks. Switzerland with the ball in the middle of the pitch. It's going to be played back to Elvedi. Elvedi one more time goes back to Kobel. 42 minutes are gone. Follow the money, says Barry. Honestly, man, some defensive players make a ton of money. Especially when you look at Myles Garrett. Especially when you look at Max Crosby. But obviously the quarterbacks make the most money. And the left tackle obviously makes the most money too. But guess what? Left offensive tackle and quarterback play offense. So there you go. Everybody knows. Nobody's here to be like, oh man, I really hope this game ends 0-0. Nobody's watching the game thinking, man, I really hope both teams show up and it's just amazing defense for both sides and this game ends 0-0. No, we want to see 2, 3, 4 goals scored. Here's Luis Diaz. He plays this wide. Here's a chance to play this into the box. Another chance for Colombia. Corner. Corner. Okay. Fact Hazer can't win preventing 100 goals and still scoring 0. You can get 100 successful defensive plays. That will not change the game at all. It takes one good score offensively to change the game. 121P says, I feel called out. What's up, 121P? You have officially been called out. How you doing, sir? Here's the corner kick. It doesn't trouble anyone. Colombia in the box still here. And it looks like, well, it looks like it's going to be chased down right now by both teams. Players rolling over each other. The official blows the whistle and gives a free kick to Colombia. 44 minutes into the match, it's Mojica who hits the deck. It's going to be another free kick for Colombia. It's going to be one of those games here today, guys. Actually, I think we only hear people shouting out defense. What I never hear is someone go, doom, doom, offense, doom, doom, offense. That would sound ridiculous. But apparently you do need to be reminded that you're playing defense. Otherwise, that's also, I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny in the NBA when you hear that. The rafters just shaking, doom, doom, defense. And the players on the court like, yeah, we know, bro. We don't have the ball. We know we're playing defense. Approaching the 45th minute, guys, how many minutes of extra time do you think, or stoppage time do you think we're going to get? How many extra moments of stoppage time are we going to get? Looks like Colombia going to play on this back line together still. He says someone tries to argue about the greatest defenders of all time. Nobody cares. I mean, you could talk about maybe like the best goalkeepers of all time. And you could talk about the best defenders of all time, but everyone remembers Messi and Pele and the strikers. I think you might be right on that. Defense is easier to play, I think, says Peaceman. Dark says this game is boring, yet somehow at the same time, it's good. It's good. Cheers to you, man. I appreciate you, Vistaria. Welcome to today's live stream, Vistaria. That is true, Scooper. At the end of the day, you are not wrong about that. Strong defense, and I've heard a really good phrase back when the New York Knicks were playing against the San Antonio Spurs. They said, lose yourself on defense, and you'll find yourself on offense. That is true. But then it leads to offensive opportunities, and if you can't score, you're still going to lose. I do hear what you're saying, Camille. Camille says, I think you have to have both to control the game and win. It's all about the strategy, just like a game of chess. You can't keep pressing forward and forward and forward. You will eventually have to play backwards. Unless, of course, you beat me in 4 moves like Santino did that one time. That was the craziest thing that ever happened. I was like, no way. Yep. Fact. That's a true story. Santino once beat me in a game of chess in like 3 moves. I don't remember what it was. He's like, man, my brother taught me that a long time ago. What? All right, guys. As I Fly says, guys, it's pointless arguing about this. It is pointless, As I Fly. You're absolutely right. Guys, it was actually +3, not +5, so my bad. +3 is on the clock right now. Big boot up the pitch right now for Switzerland. Here is Colombia trying to control this. Lukumi is going to win a throw in. 1 minute here left to go in this time. Septic nerve. Hey, bro, easy, chill, septic nerve, bro. It was a regular-sized bus. It's a regular-sized bus. Send 1 rose, says Rixby. I actually learned something that day. It's funny, man. We actually used to play a lot of chess. When I went down to Peru, I actually brought back Santino a hand-carved chessboard that was like the Incas and the Spanish conquistadors. So it was like Incas versus conquistadors, like a hand-carved chessboard where he can keep all the pieces inside too. All right, guys, looks like the +3 is about to be done here. There's a throw-in for Switzerland just outside the box. Colombia will win the ball once again. They're going to kick this all the way up the pitch. I'm sure this whistle will come here any moment now. And it goes all the way back. Here comes the whistle, guys. It is going to be halftime. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Let's go ahead and set up for halftime. Switzerland versus Colombia. And let's jump into it. All right, guys. It's halftime. This is our halftime trivia quiz where we ask you guys 10 questions. Just do your best and forget the rest. This is just for funsies. No penalties for wrong answers. Let's start with question number 1. All right, guys. Who is the captain for the Switzerland team? Is it Granit Xhaka, Joan Manzabi, or Ruben Vargas? Who is the team captain for Switzerland? We mentioned him during the pregame. Does anybody remember, those of you who were here for our pregame? Who is the captain for Switzerland? The answer is indeed Xhaka. It is Granit Xhaka. You can see that captain sleeve on him right there. He is the man who runs this squad. The attack goes through him for the most part. But there are other strikers out here. He is a defensive mid in this match. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2, guys. Who is Colombia's head coach here at the 2026 World Cup? Is it Reinaldo Rueda, Jose Peckerman, or Nestor Lorenzo? Who is the Colombian head coach? Rueda, Peckerman, or Lorenzo? Any Colombians in the chat? Colombia, Colombia, a ver Colombia. The answer is C, guys. Nestor Lorenzo es el jefe. Well, he's the coach right here. He's the guy. He's the manager of this Colombian team. And right now, they are at a standstill, a stalemate against Switzerland. Would we say this game is neutral? Maybe. Entering today's match, guys, who was leading Switzerland in goals during this World Cup? Was it Joan Manzabi, Granit Xhaka, or Ruben Vargas? Same answer choices from before. We mixed them up a little bit, but entering today's game, who has the most goals for Switzerland in this World Cup? Remember, guys, they have scored 9 of them, so they've had a lot of shots. And the answer is Manzabi. Manzambi has been the main goal scorer here for Switzerland. And I think it's like not even close. Hold on, I'm actually pulling this up right now. I guess it is close. A lot of players have scored 2 goals. And he's the only one who scored 2 goals. A lot of players have scored. Okay, next question. Who scored Colombia's only goal against Ghana? So Colombia, to get here, had a 1-0 win over Ghana. Who scored the 1 goal in that game? Was it Luis Diaz, James Rodriguez, or John Arias? Folks, this was literally 4 days ago. So if y'all were here for that game, you will maybe remember that it was John Arias who scored that goal. And that is a Palmeiras player, of course, as was mentioned earlier. And yes, that is the correct answer. Let's go to the next question here. It's question number 5. All right, guys, let's get to something a little different. Who scored a hat trick for Switzerland against Honduras in the 2014 World Cup? Hat tricks are not very common, guys. Do you know the answer here? Was it Haris Seferovic, Granit Xhaka, or Sheridan Shaqiri? A hat trick in the 2014 World Cup. Switzerland. This player has been remembered for that in the world of Switzerland. The answer is C. Well done, guys. It is Sheridan Shaqiri. The game finished 3-0 in Manaus, and it was won by Switzerland. So, back in 2014, all 3 goals scored by Shaqiri. Scored at the 6th minute, the 31st minute, and the 71st minute, keeping the game interesting. If only we could see that here today. All right, folks. What is Colombia's best finish at a FIFA World Cup? Is it the round of 16, the quarterfinals, or the semifinals? What is Colombia's best finish in the World Cup? What do you know? What do you know? It was the quarterfinals, guys. It was the quarterfinals. So they're looking to win here today to get back to the quarterfinals, which is the farthest they've ever been. And if they do get to the quarterfinals, they've got to go up against Lionel Messi and that Argentina unit. Easy to say, not hard to do if they're going to try to win. All right, guys, which of these is a Swiss chocolate brand? Is it Cadbury, Kinder, or Toblerone? Fun question. Which of these is a Swiss chocolate brand? Chocolate. I remember the first time I had chocolate. I hated it. The correct answer is actually Toblerone. You can see that right there with the Swiss Alps. It is C. It is literally on their logo. And if you've never had a Toblerone, dude, try them. They're damn good. Toblerones are really good. My wife likes to put them in the fridge. I don't know why. I think they're fine the way they are. Here's question number 8. All right, guys. Luis Diaz scored his first World Cup goal against which team in 2026? This year. Luis Diaz scored his first World Cup goal against, was it A, Uzbekistan, B, Portugal, or C, DR Congo? ABC. Talk to me. Luis Diaz scored his first World Cup goal against Uzbekistan, guys. Uzbekistan was oh, man, dude, I thought that they would do well, better in this World Cup. I don't know why. DR Congo actually surprised me. I mean, 3 teams here out of that bracket ended up going. Anyways, doesn't matter. All right, folks. Former Switzerland national player Shaqiri, who we just talked about his hat trick, was on the cover of which FIFA video game? Was it FIFA 15, FIFA 16, or FIFA 17? Which FIFA cover was Shaqiri on? A, B, or C? The answer is FIFA 15, guys. Splitting the cover with Messi again. Gosh, how many covers has Messi been on? Look at how young Messi looks on that one. Shaqiri playing in a Bayern Munich uniform. Nice pull, nice drop. It was 2015. Splinter Cell, says the real. Nice. Final question, question number 10, folks. Which Colombia striker became the youngest international signing in MLS history? Was it John Duran, Miguel Borja, or Rafael Santos Borré? Who was the youngest striker in MLS history? It's a good question here, guys. Correct answer is A. And honestly, doesn't even look like that young, if I'm being honest. Hold on, I got to pull up some extra information on this. It was A, Kevin Durant. Miguel Borja. No, the answer was A. Hold on, let me cancel this. John Duran, El Mencho. Guys, so, Chicago Fire signed him at 17 years old, just so y'all know. That's the age right there. 17. Duran, says Robbie. He's a baby, says Megan. Boo, says Hassan. 6 out of 10 for DJ Jean. Why you have all 3 questions with A as the answer? Because you got them wrong. So, there. That's why. What? You want me to play ABC, 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 CBA? I got to keep you on your toes, bro. I got to keep you on your toes. If I make the entire quiz all letter A, are you going to get them right? I don't know. It was rigged. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I rigged it. I rigged the game. I rigged the quiz. It's all right, man. Go ahead and talk to our secretary. We'll be sure to give you your money back. I'm calling Santino for a review. I love this dude. Big Bunny. Who's Big Bunny? Is that Bugs Bunny? Mario working with FIFA. Mario working with FIFA. That's what I do. All right, we'll be issuing refunds at the front door, guys. Let's see. Okay, so we got some time here now. Second half to get started here in just a moment. Let's see. Be hearing from my World Peace Trophy winner, says Swaggy. FIFA is rigged, says the real. Fixed up trivia games, like how the refs work these games. VAR on the questionnaire. Bot2439 signing in. What's going on, Bot2934? One of my favorite bots in the chat right now. VAR did the quiz. When people say games are rigged, do you think they really mean it or being funny? No, Megan, I do think a lot of people legitimately mean it, which is kind of sad because when I say it at this point, I never mean it. Like, even if there is obvious corruption in the sport, you know, are you not entertained? And really, who are the actual fools here? Because if you're going to get upset over a game being rigged, if you truly believe in your heart of hearts that a game is being fixed, that the entire sport is only purely entertainment, why do you continue to watch it? You must be a masochist to, like, the next level. So, like, stop poking holes and just enjoy the ride, man. It's easy. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's see. Something wrong with me, says Hassan. Let's see. Thoughts on no thoughts on that. I think it's time for Colombia to rise on the world stage. Was the USA overhyped in the World Cup? Yes. Yes, we were. Let's see. The most valuable piece on the board is an honest ref. I'm addicted to corruption conspiracy, says Hassan Juan. Is it football or soccer? I'm confused. That'll be a fun one. Let's do that. New one. What do you call it? What do you call it? Is it football or is it soccer, guys? Europeans call it football. 70% agreed scoring is more important, says DJ Gene. Good. It looks like we're all on the same page. Soccer is football, but is football soccer? Squares and rectangles? Kind of feels that way. In the U.S., they call it soccer. Everywhere else, it's football. I think they call it soccer in Australia, too. I mean, their name is literally the Socceroos. Bring back the trading channel. The trading channel. Trading channel. What's the trading channel? Is it the Acorns thing? Are we talking about trading? Like day trading? We don't do day trading on this channel. We play the long ball here. Football is hand egg. Wait. You're talking about like NFL is hand egg? You know the name of the shape there is prolate spheroid. It's a prolate spheroid, which is the shape of a football. Football, says Beto. It's football, says Creepy Wall Street. They did Egypt dirty. I don't watch Major League Baseball because they're still juiced up, says Chris. You know what I do like about Major League Baseball right now, though, Chris? The pitch timer. Now we don't have 6-hour baseball games. Like, we get a 3-hour game, maybe a 4-hour game, depending on which game it is. But it is cool to have the time and the speed and all of that. Also, the ability to challenge now for baseball. I love the fact that they can challenge these two. American football and football are different. I'm just wondering what you guys call it. I call it soccer when I'm talking with my friends. I think the guy that shared the egg was trying to say huevos. Huevos? NBA is whistle squeak. Is that the new names? The new names for the sports? We play whistle squeak here. Sneaker squeak whistle. As an English speaker, it's annoying that us football is barely foot involved, says Zeers. They're called football clubs. Simple because it's football. Right, but we have Major League Soccer. So you, again, on the other side of the pond, I wonder, man, you know, in England, it is very easy to get around and go from, you can literally take a tunnel and find yourself in France 15, 20 minutes down the road, however long it takes to drive. Here in the United States, bro, you cannot take a 30-minute drive and end up in a different country. You might end up in a different U.S. state, but we are such a massive country land mass-wise. Bro, you can literally jump in your car and drive going 80 miles an hour. What is it, like 120 kilometers an hour for 13 hours and still be in Texas if you're going from El Paso to Louisiana, if you're trying to get from New Mexico to Louisiana. Like, not even kidding. The distances are so vast here. It's kind of wild, man. But I think the point that I was trying to make is I encourage everyone to travel outside of the borders of their country. I encourage everyone to go check out a different nation where they don't speak the language. And I encourage other people, all people, to not only travel to other countries, but not like the super touristy ones. Like, don't just go to the United States or to Canada or to Mexico or to France or Italy or Germany. Go to some of the other places around the world where you're going to see a very culture shock kind of thing. Go to Japan, go to the Philippines, go to Singapore, go to South America and spend some time in Colombia, go live in Argentina. Go check out some places. Obviously, be smart about it. Travel safe, be smart. But I think everybody should travel the world. I call it basketball because there's dribbling. Wait, what? Appreciate you, man. I said basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. Here in Luxembourg, I can drive into 5 countries in 30 minutes. That's what I'm saying, Codex. It's so easy to go from one country to another. Go to New Zealand. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that'd be great. Medellin, says Dave Thierry. Take a friend with you, or don't. I personally love traveling by myself. And I didn't even start my clock. I'm literally just rambling with you guys right now. I'm not even calling this game. I feel terrible. Let's start the second half. I'm super sorry, guys. Let's start the second half. Here comes an attack for Switzerland. Switzerland approaching the box here. They'll play this one backwards. Back towards the middle now. Looks like Chaka's going to get a chance. Chaka plays this to the left-hand side. It looks like a run for Rodriguez. Rodriguez lays this out to Ndoye. Ndoye south of the box right now. Ndoye moves to the left. Left foot into the box. A chance to shoot! Just over the corner! Beautiful opportunity wasted there for Switzerland. My goodness, that's going to go down as a waste. Holy smokes. It is harder to travel solo as a lady. It is. But I do have one of my sister's best friends who traveled to like India by herself. My sister traveled to Portugal by herself. If you're going to do that, just no Krav Maga, pick up some pepper spray, and be smart. But yeah, man, what I love about traveling by myself is the fact that if I wake up one day and I say, you know what, dude, I'm going to go climb that mountain. I don't got to look at my friend and be like, hey, bro, you want to go do this with me? Oh, you just want to go to the bar and drink instead? Yeah, I guess I'll go do that with you. I really would like to go do this instead. But when you travel with people, you kind of have to, give and take a little bit. Or, you could wake up one day and be like, dude, I spent way too much on this hotel room. I'm just going to sit here for the day. And if you've got someone else with you, they could drag you out of your hotel room when you don't want to go. Sometimes traveling by yourself is the best way to experience it. But here is Dan Ndoye just south of the box for Switzerland again. It's played into the middle, and Chaka plays this one forward. The official says no foul, no foul, no foul in the box, even though a red jersey does hit the deck. This is going to be kicked out on the sideline. It's going to be Switzerland with a throw-in. The official pointing to the sideline. We'll see this one more time. Definitely no foul. Definitely no foul. Good no call from the officials. All right, man. Just got back from solo travel. Nice. Did you have fun? I bet you did. Now, it can be lonely depending on how long you're traveling for. When I was in Argentina, I was down there for 2 months. And it was lonely when I was living in Argentina by myself. But I did that to have a transcendental experience, and I learned more about myself in those 2 months living in Argentina alone than I did in the 24 years of life prior to that. Because I discovered some things about myself. Like, do I actually like this because I like it, or because my douchey friends think it's funny and I get to hang out with them, and because they like it, I like it? And so when you're by yourself, you do tend to reflect on a lot of things a lot more too. So anyways, all right, let's get back to this game. Ball in the middle of the pitch. It's switched to the left-hand side. Good run here in the bottom of the screen. Looks like it's going to be a strong run from Ricardo Rodriguez as he brings it to the attacking third. He plays this to the middle of the field, and it's going to be cut out once again by Colombia. Colombia mounts a counterattack. Can they take it all the way? It's now approaching the attacking third for Colombia. Here is Diaz. Luis Diaz inside the box. Diaz to the top of the box. It's going to be kicked away by Switzerland once more. Looks like Colombia will recover. Colombia. Top of the screen. 50 minutes are gone. We're 5 minutes into the second half right now. This is going to be switched to the bottom. Looks like Puerta is going to get a touch. Puerta looks to the right. It's now with Rodriguez. Rodriguez, left foot, good cross. Chance to get there just underneath with that header. And a card coming out Looks like Chaka going to be charged with a foul. The official allowed the play on earlier. The official allowed a play on for that opportunity. Chaka, absolutely stepped on the top of a player's foot. And so Chaka has now been carded here for Switzerland. That's a good job by the official to allow play to continue and to come back and serve that card. All right. Cheers to you, be kind. Appreciate you. All right, folks. Here is, looks like Switzerland over the ball. They'll play this to the right-hand side. And Switzerland is now going to mount an attack here. You can see Chaka saying, pass it up to the top of the screen, but this man had different idea. Ricardo Rodriguez now at the bottom of the screen. He's got the pressure coming in. Ricardo Rodriguez, top of the box, will play this now backwards. Chaka, another pass to the top of the box, and laid backwards here for Akanji. Akanji to Chaka. Chaka in the wing, in the flanks, if you will. Gives this back to Akanji. Manuel Akanji seems to be a focal point of this attack, and bad tackle there for Colombia. Looks like Switzerland is going to earn a free kick in a very dangerous area. Fabian Rieder was fouled on the play, and that is a little, he kind of drew the foul there on that play. Not exactly what I was expecting there, but don't ever underestimate the underdog, says the recovery is real. Septic says, fair point. I try to keep it fair, says that. I just found out I'm allowed free flights through the military, says Camille. I'll have to wait for an empty seat. I'm going to go backpacking. I'd rather see the world than live in fear. Please, I encourage you to do so. And I also really cannot emphasize or stress, be safe, stay vigilant. Don't bust out your phone to start taking a bunch of stupid pictures and then have some motorcycle guy. Shot coming in right there from Reeder, just hits the side of the net. That looked like it might have dropped in and couldn't get it to bend just enough. It did look like Camilo Vargas tagged the top corner up there. I don't think he was going to get beat by that one either way. But Camille, just be safe. Stay vigilant. Do what you want to do. I love that. I do hope you go and explore the world. I hope everybody in this chat does. By the way, it is a lot harder to go do that when you're blowing all of your money on sports betting. So if you're sports betting and you're constantly losing and you're constantly putting in $100 every single month into DraftKings or Prize Picks or Underdogs and it's not working out for you, there are more fun ways to spend that money if you can just save it and get the delayed gratification, and then you can fund your trip to wherever it is you want to go. So, I'm not going to sit here and preach. We've got Colombia earning a throw-in, but hey, man, life is all about choices. You can make good choices. You can make bad choices. At the end of the day, it's nobody's fault. You are the masters of your own lives. And you really can. Dude, I'm living freaking proof that you can do whatever the hell you want to do in life. I quit my job to do this as a full-time career, and it's been the best decision I've ever made. My only regret is that I didn't do it sooner out of fear. So, yeah, you can do anything you want, man. Anything you set your mind to if you really want to. Okay. Chaka plays to the right. Freuler gives to, looks like top of the screen. Here's Zakaria. Zakaria plays it back once more. Zakaria to the middle of the pitch. It's Elvedi. Elvedi goes left to Akanji. Akanji goes left again to Rodriguez. Rodriguez up the middle looking for Embolo. It's going to be a touch here and maybe a very crafty play for Switzerland. Colombia gets rid of the danger again. I think this game could go to extra time, guys. I think this game is going to be 0-0 penalties, if I'm being 100% honest. We might see 120 minutes of just... At this point, it's ping pong, dude. At this point, we're watching ping pong, and nobody's scoring. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He says, I can't stress enough how important it is to have a sports channel that doesn't get sponsored by sports books. Let's not get it twisted, YTV. I am sponsored by sports books. We started promoting underdogs and prize picks and sleeper and novig and rebet. Those of you guys who have been here for a long time on this channel, we started there. And I realized I don't play any of this stuff. Had a stronger word for it. I don't play any of this stuff, man. I still get to watch the games. I still enjoy the games. But why am I preaching and trying to sell a product that I don't even use? I'm much more into the investing side. I am affiliate sponsored by multiple sports books, but I don't promote it because I don't want to destroy the lives of young men watching this live stream. So that's just me, man. That's my own take. Anyways, now, if you guys want to sports bet, and I'm not saying that all sports betting is evil, I just don't use it. Obviously, if you've got your own money, man, you're grown men and women. You guys can make your own decisions out there. Looks like 5 Football Nation memberships being gifted right now. Looks like Blitzer blessing the channel right now. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is going to be played backwards for Switzerland. I've got a nephew who's always talking about Kalshi, and I really hope to God that he gets off that Kalshi nonsense, because all he's doing is blowing what little money he has, working the minimum wage job that he's got, and, like, trying to get rich quick. And I hope to God that he watches this video someday. Gio, if you're watching, I'm talking to you, brother. I love you so much, dude. I really need you to get your stuff together and get focused here. But anyways, all right. Let's see. Sent mic drop. Boom, brother. He said sent mic drop. Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay, again, those of you guys who have your finances in order, those of you who are retired, you got your 401ks, you've got all your stuff situated, you've already traveled the world, you're already 50, you've got your experience, you've lived your life, and you're here for funsies. We're not talking to you guys in that regard. I love you guys. This is for the young bucks who are still trying to figure out life, you know what I'm saying? For the other people who have been around the block and they've got it situated, like my boy Robert, or like some of you other folks who are out here who are watching strictly for the community. You guys are also pillars of this community, so I appreciate y'all being here. And just know that I'm not trying to knock all sports betting. I'm just saying there's a place and a time for it. And here comes Switzerland trying to put this into the box. Switzerland will put it into the box. Colombia will cut this out. It's played up the pitch. Oh, que falta. That's got to be a card, ref. That's got to be a card. Luis Diaz got apps. Yep, there's the yellow. There's the yellow coming in. Switzerland, a bad tackle from Zakaria. Bad challenge. Luis Diaz absolutely almost could have had that right ankle broken from that tackle. That is the ones where you put your weight into the leg. Diaz could have actually seriously been injured on that play. He will get up and walk away. It's a yellow card to Zakaria. Not a red card, guys. Yellow card. Okay. 59 minutes are gone. J. Minnow Jr., fact, bro. If you do it responsibly, I've got no issue. The problem is that people are wildly irresponsible. But if you do it responsibly, sir, I'm 1,000% with you. That's why we have the scrolling text at the bottom. If you do it responsibly, that's that. Dude, oh, ASAP, bro. I wish I could put that on high alert for people. Ooh, dangerous attack. Colombia, Colombia, Colombia. Inside the top of the box. A weak shot coming in right now. Luis Diaz trying to gas up the people here at this stadium. Another yellow card. This time Luis Suarez. What did he do? A yellow card to Luis Suarez now coming in for Colombia. Would like to see the replay there. We are hitting that 60-minute mark, guys. 30 minutes left to go of regulation time. ASAP, you are 1,000% right, bro. It's kind of crazy. Mario, what club do you support? I don't really support any clubs. I used to be fond of Chelsea. Chelsea was my favorite club growing up when I watched and played FIFA a lot. Ooh, Switzerland with the ball right now. Maybe a chance to shoot from deep. Switzerland takes a shot. It's blocked. It's still inside the box. Can Switzerland get another one going here? That was a shot that's going to be blocked, and looks like Colombia going to knock this away. 30 minutes left to go. The official Does not. Looks like he will blow the whistle. A free kick for Colombia again. If there's a line on it, there's a fix. It's that simple, says Jammin. Jammin' Jimmy James Jangles. Oh, your name is fire. Jammin' Jimmy James Jangles. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Jammin' Jimmy James Jangles. Not wrong. If there's a line on it, there's a fix. It's that simple, folks, he says. A little more colorful wording that I won't put on the screen, but Jammin' Jimmy James, I see you, sir. Ooh, investing. Now you speak in my language, says Creepy Wall Street. Back heel towards goal here. That's not going to work. Offsides anyways for Colombia. This game, I'm just trying to keep you guys engaged here. So we've had a long time gone, guys. 60. We're an hour plus halftime into this game. Let's do something here for the colombianos who are watching this live stream right now, para que sepa que todavía estamos aquí, mi gente, señoras y señores que están mirando este partido, a ver si Colombia puede entrar a ganarse su primer gol del partido. Todavía no, pero vamos a ver. Just a little something, just a little spice right there for you guys to get y'all back into the game. Okay, we are 62 minutes in. Wepa, says BM. Waiting for you guys to get back into this game with me. I need to get back into this game. That's why I got back up on my feet. Colombia, Switzerland. Tough battle right now. I will say it may not be the most exciting, thrilling game of football that we've seen, but that's because both of these teams are evenly matched. And both of these teams have a defensive style of play where they like to keep possession. A shot from deep. The shot goes wide. You were open. You were open. You were open. You let it rip from just outside the box. Suarez, that was your chance. He kept his head down, could not hit that flush. Looked like he hit it with the outside of his boot and not the – oh, no. Look at the face of everybody else. Jean-Luc Coumi went down like this. Just the frustration. Colombia is knocking on the door, though. Here's a push right now. The official doesn't blow the whistle. Switzerland and Colombia back and forth. This header going to be dropped right here by Rodriguez of Switzerland. Switzerland sends this up the pitch, and it's going to be chased down by the Colombian defense. Bailamos, says B. Johnson. Another one, says Reggio. Carajo, says Mr. Sefix. Carajo, coño, joder, he says. I still can't believe that terrible call on Egypt, says Tung. You know, man, I don't think that call was that bad. You're saying the foul that happened on this side of the pitch when Egypt ran it all the way back and scored that goal? Like, yes, that did happen. And this cross is going to be blocked. It's going to end up being a throw-in here. That did happen in the game. I think you're right to be frustrated by that. At that point, the score was 1-0. And then it was 2-0, but the goal came back. After that play, though, guys, Egypt still scored again, and it was then 2-0. And the 2-0 stood until the 79th minute, and then Argentina scored 3 goals in 10 minutes. Let's see, in the box, says Tungsten. Oh, you're talking about when Mo Salah supposedly went down inside the box and there was no call, and Egypt argued that there should have been a penalty, but they didn't even go VAR review it, or maybe they did VAR review it, but they didn't show us on this side about it. Here's a look. They're saying that Luis Suarez might have been I think that's a free kick right there. It's a hydration break. What are we doing? Substitutes coming in right now. Yes, the fixed match, says Jose. Yes, that's Salah call, or no call for inside the box. I wonder what that's going to look like when they go back, because you know that is absolutely going to be dissected all over the world. Every team and every club, every country is going to be looking at that call or that no call. They did show it a few times, but it seemed like, and I mentioned this in a comment earlier, someone left a comment on the last live stream, and I did reply. They left it in full Arabic, but I translated it and replied to them. I said, I did see it get looked at. They showed us two different angles at that moment, and neither angle was very clear. They were both kind of blurry. They were both kind of quick looks at them. And instead of like the foul that happened with the VAR with the Argentina side where they zoomed in on this and they took 8 different angles and took a look at it, I don't feel like Egypt got the same revision that Argentina got. But at the end of the day, there is no guarantee that the penalty would have actually gone anyways. I mean, Lionel Messi missed a penalty earlier in that exact same game. So, like, you know, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, then the world would be fine, but that's just not what happened. Anyways, we've got a Switzerland player down right now, 67 minutes into the match. He's slapping the ground right now like he's playing the bongos. And looks like Mbolo. Is he going to be alive? Is he going to survive? Is Mbolo going to survive? I think he's going to be fine. Let's see. Have you seen someone pop lock while doing the salsa dance? Pop, lock, and drop it, of course. Well, Argentina can beat England, but they can't beat France, says Edu Cross Hands. I said Portugal and Argentina in the finals, in the finales, just so y'all know. Pretty sure Portugal just got eliminated, though. So Portugal, Argentina ain't going to last. Let's see. Norway, says Hulk. All right, man. Norway and France. All right, guys. Drop your flags. Which two teams do you think are going to be in the finals? We are going to a hydration break. Excuse me, in the Falklands? Are you in the Falklands right now? And for those of y'all who do not know, the Falkland Islands are a small chain of islands off the east coast of Argentina where a war was actually fought between Argentina and the English over a small piece of land that means absolutely nothing. So, interesting. What's going on? Looks like here we go. We've got France versus Argentina. Beard says USA. Norway, and I don't care. Norway, Argentina and Norway. A duck break. France and England. What are the Falklands? Oh, I only know Las Malvinas. Same thing, right? Falkland Islands, Las Malvinas, or no? Am I making that up? Looking it up right now, guys. Okay. So, you've got the Falkland Islands, West Falkland and East Falkland Islands off the east coast of Argentina, so I didn't make that shit up. Oops, excuse me. Me imagino que las Malvinas son la misma cosa, que lo llaman la misma cosa. Sí, son la misma cosa. Las Islas Malvinas son the Falkland Islands. It's the same thing. I thought so. Okay. I thought so. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I passed geography. I know. I know the American school system is trash, but I've been to Argentina, and I actually paid attention in school. I've got my degree. Mario gets a timeout, says DJ Gene. Oh, man. What's on the menu tonight, says Fried Kimasabi. We're going to eat some fried kimasabi, bro. Kidding. No. I actually have no idea, and I am kind of hungry. British Commonwealth. Row, 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 you know. That's what Argentina calls it, says SD Lanes. Yeah. What's wrong with this game, says B-Bowls. It's broken. Do something. Do something. We're still waiting for a score, guys. It's been a while. Third son cheers, man. Appreciate you. Mbolo hurt? No, I think he's fine, guys. Tony Robbins hungry? That's a Family Guy line. France versus Belgium. We'll actually end up seeing that match, guys, before the actual finals. We might see France versus Belgium in the next round after the quarterfinals here. Substitutions coming in for Switzerland, folks. This is football, folks, says Megan. Are they playing, says Tracy Simmons. No, right now they're doing some substitutions here. Couple of subs coming in. And a hydration break. Turducken for dinner. There you go. Spain and England could be a possible combination. We can also see Argentina, getting to this final matchup. But, yeah, it's almost over, guys. Taylor Swift, not Kelsey. Fact. Go Switzerland. Travis Swift. That makes more sense for sure. Family Guy or American Dad? Family Guy. American Dad had some good moments, but Family Guy by far. I also really liked seasons like 1 through 4 of Futurama. And then after that, things got weird. And they tried to revamp it. Actually, this latest season of Futurama was pretty good. It was pretty good. And looks like fighting right now. Looks like a free kick will be awarded to Switzerland in a dangerous area. We're back from the hydration break, guys. Here we go. What are my picks for the finals? I said France. It would be cool to see Norway get there. I think that would be awesome. But it'll probably be France and I don't know, man. I watched Netherlands get absolutely stomped. I'm sorry, I saw that. No, I'm thinking of a different game. That was Sweden. No, Norway's been good, man. Norway's been good. They got beat by France, but they played their B string. I like Norway, but I also really like England. Ooh, friendly fire right there as these two players collide with one another. So Switzerland and Colombia still going at it. Free kick has been awarded here. Looks like a collision. Embolo is now down. Embolo got punched and pushed over from behind here. Embolo was backpedaling. Ooh, bro, what? What was that? The goalkeeper, Camilo Vargas, absolutely came out and like flying kneed Embolo in the back with the 2 punches right there to punch this thing away. So now both Vargas and Embolo are down, but honestly, Embolo got back up pretty quickly. I mean, watching this, it looked like a really bad play on the ball there from the Colombian keeper. We'll see what the official's going to call this here in just a moment. Okay. All right. I love the chat, says Hulk. Javier. Let's see. Both teams would rather bother about a yellow or red cards because fixing it for Argentina is what counts for FIFA. Give them a free kick. Wow, this game has been a real snoozer, but we have a chat for entertainment. Yes. That actually is a big reason why a lot of people watch this live stream. Towards the middle. You know, I'm all still snot, bro. I was all sneezy at the start of this stream. Still feeling yuck. This morning I woke up with a sore throat, and it wasn't from screaming all the time. It's whatever Sammy was sick with. I think I'm sick with it now. Here's the kick away, guys. This is going to be in that attacking third here. Colombia mounting an attack. It's Munoz. Plays this backwards once more. Munoz al centro. Here comes a chance. Colombia plays it short back here to Munoz. A chance to shoot. No! It's going to be intercepted here by Gregor Corbel. Cafe missed again. Like the video, says Captain Zuri. Well, guys, I didn't expect today's live stream to be like Argentina live stream. Obviously, Argentina brings in a massive crowd. But we do have over 2,000 people watching with us right now. And I know there are other channels out there like That's Football, who do a fantastic job with their soccer commentary, with their football commentary. That's Football is doing very well for themselves. We're going to try to catch them at some point, though. Maybe not during this World Cup cycle, but maybe before the next World Cup cycle. We'll see where we're at in the next 4 years. Hopefully, Football Nation in the next 4 years is over 1 million subscribers. That is the goal, the hope, the dream. That before Sammy starts school, we've got a gold play button. Would be cool. Throw in coming now. For Switzerland. Switzerland in the box. Are they going to get it? No. Colombia takes it away. And Colombia will work this off the backside. Looks like Mojica. Going to run the ball up the pitch. Let's refresh my page. Get my lineups. Couple of yellow cards here, guys. Looks like Zakaria and Chaka got those yellow cards. Here are the subs that I need to write in for Switzerland. Switzerland with the ball. That is right through the middle here. And a chance maybe. Switzerland slowed down. Okay, Ricardo Rodriguez has been pulled for Switzerland. And Switzerland on the attack. A tackle here. A good free kick coming up for Switzerland. Just south of the box right there. Just southeast, which would be somewhere where the Falkland Islands are located. They're southeast of the box to you guys. It looks north here, but if you just took that over here and flipped it over, that's what I'm looking at on my screen. Looks like Rodriguez is done for the day. Muhim is in instead for Switzerland, and we've got Jashari, who's been pulled, number 14, no longer on. Number 15 is in for him. And this is So, Muhim are in for Switzerland. Let's see what Switzerland can do. Switzerland plays this one backwards here, all the way back, and it's now going to be at the feet of, looks like, Akanji. Akanji plays this up to Elvedi. Elvedi gives this to Akanji again. Akanji brings it up for Switzerland. Switzerland trying to approach the attacking half here. This is going to go way too far. It's going to be a goal kick now for Colombia. Colombia on the attack. Colombia has also made a few substitutions. Substitutions for Colombia in this match. Looks like 2. James Rodriguez was pulled, number 10 up front for Colombia. Instead, we've got number 20, Quintero. Quintero ahora. Y Campas en vez de Arias. So Arias, John Arias is done. Campas, number 21, is on for Colombia. So excited to have a day off tomorrow. I know that we're going to be driving up to Austin to go handle some stuff, but that's okay. Switzerland goes wide right now. Switzerland attacking. Oh, danger, danger in the danger zone. Switzerland still hanging out. Another cross. It's actually played short, so not crossed. A chip to the back post. Colombia gets there first. A foot race to the ball right now, and Colombia runs away with it literally. It's Colombia with the ball at their feet. Campas gonna lose it. It's now gonna be with Ndoye. Ndoye, middle of the pitch, looking for Chaka. Chaka goes to the right. Chaka-laka ding-dong. It's on the right-hand side. Here's a chip to the back post, and it's going to be a goal kick. Okay. Cool. 78-31, guys. We're running out of time in this game. We are running out of time in this game. God, my voice is going out, bro. And I don't think it's because I've been pushing too hard. It's because I feel like garbage. Okay, Colombia. Hopefully I get to rest. I will get to rest the voice tomorrow, but damn. It doesn't even hurt. My voice doesn't hurt. It's just like skipping, like a skipped record. Ooh, a little pushing right now. Embolo being shooed away by Munoz. Daniel Munoz, he straight up just went, vete de aquí. Aléjate de aquí. There's a handshake. The referee said, shake hands or you're getting a card or something. So they shake hands and they keep playing. Rigged. Just kidding. What's up, guys? The annual wave of Saharan dust making you sick? I don't think so, guys. I don't think it's the Saharan dust. My son, we had to drop a couple of games the other day because my son had a fever like 4 days ago. And it's now been just about the length of that incubation period for me to possibly contract a sickness. And I think it's right on time starting to hit me right now. I've been snot and sore throat and all that stuff. So extra time, I think so, Martin. Trammell, I do think it's going to be extra time here today. It's because you're sick, mijo, says Megan. Thanks, Megan. Okay. Let's see. YouTube does it. You get yourself a ad block. They're free. I'm just yelling at some stealing. What? The recovery is real. Mario, take a vow of silence until the quarterfinals for his voice to recover. No, I definitely won't take a vow of silence. My son wouldn't appreciate that. Oh, I see what happened. That's fine. I hope you made a lot of accounts, bro, because this will be real easy to handle. Well, that was that. Damn, he came back. He did say he had a lot of accounts. This will be fun, guys. This will be fun. Okay, Switzerland with it now. Dude, I can't believe he came back with a different name. He actually did it. Ndoye at the bottom of the screen. Ndoye plays this one outward now. Freuler gives this one left. Reeder plays this one towards the middle, and it looks like it's kicked out by Colombia. Another throw in here for Switzerland. Looks like Cucho Hernandez is getting substituted in. Cucho Hernandez in for Luis Suarez. Probably the smart thing to do. Suarez has missed some pretty obvious shots. Pretty clear shots there. Looks like Jefferson Lerma is also being swapped out of the midfield too. So 2 substitutions coming in for Colombia. Are we going to see some substitutions for Switzerland as well? So Richard Rios and Cucho Hernandez, number 19, coming on for number 25. It's number 19. And then number 6 is Rios. I took my eyes off the screen, and I'm glad I took my eyes off and picked my head up quickly. Almost a goal scored right there. Colombia has won a corner kick. 82 minutes into the match. Excuse me. Switzerland has won the corner kick. Switzerland, 82 minutes into the match. At this point, it does feel like if one team scores, that is going to be the dagger here in this game. We shall see. We shall see if it's enough. The corner kick is up. The header not met by anybody here. Colombia going to knock this thing away. And it looks like Switzerland's defense needs to get back. It's a 4-man attack for Colombia. A good ball forward. A chance maybe. The keeper punches this away. It's being chased down by Luis Diaz. Diaz and a whistle. It is going to end up being an offsides way down here. So, offsides anyways. I mean, just. That's close. Fair, though. Okay, it was close. Fair call. Let's pull up my chat once more. Pop out chat once again. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Let's see. Colombia scores at the 87th minute, says Rogue. Colombia scores at the 87th minute, says Rogue. Let's get our chat overlay again. All right. Looks like Mr. lost his mojo, man. No trolls today, says DJ Gene. Hot toddy and a nap, LOL, says Heggy. Thanks, McGuire. Appreciate you, man. They're going to be played towards the middle here for Colombia. Colombia switches this to the right-hand side. Colombia, bottom of the screen, it's Munoz. Munoz plays it to the middle. It is Rios. Rios plays it to the middle again. Rios plays it to the right-hand side, and here comes a run for Campas. Campas going to try and play this one in. It's going to be backheeled away by the Switzerland side. Guys, 5 minutes left to go. 5 minutes left to go. Fila Atwood saying, question, if you quit your job, why are you wearing a suit and tie? Definitely not wearing a suit. Definitely wearing khakis. Definitely wearing khakis. And today I'm actually not wearing my shoes. Oh, my feet are gross. Today I'm definitely not wearing my shoes. Look, guys, I always do, but these soccer games have been grueling. Yeah, dude, I like to dress well because I feel good. And there's a foul and a player down on the pitch right now, guys, so we've got no action happening. To answer your question straight up, Phil, bro, I know for a fact that when you cycle through channels, 100 different YouTube channels out there, and this is mostly because I started this way. But I know that when you cycle through 100 different YouTube channels, everybody's sitting there wearing a T-shirt. Every little chump who's 15, 16 years old is trying to call these games, and they're sitting by doing nothing. But, so many times, people literally stop on this channel only because they see a guy wearing a tie with a clip, and they wonder, is this guy for real, or is he some kind of bozo? And then they stick around and they find out that it is legit. I like to dress up because I want to make sure that I'm respecting your time and respecting my time. And you know what they say, man. Don't dress for the job you have. Dress for the job you want. I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but if I sit around in my T-shirt and look like I'm unemployed, that's not going to go well. At least in my own personal wonderland that I've created in my head. But you never know, man. Maybe someday some network will see what I'm doing, see that I'm professional enough that could use enough polish here, right? Maybe they can put some lipstick on the pig, right? You can polish the turd. I'm not calling myself a turd or a pig, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. The point that I'm trying to make is if I don't take myself seriously, who will, right? So, anyways, that's just my thought about it. Everybody can do whatever they want to do on their own YouTube channels. This is what I like to do on mine. It's literally, by the way, our logo for a reason. Doesn't that look just like me? Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. 87 minutes, almost 88 minutes into this match. 87, almost 88 minutes into this match. Going to add a few seconds here. Colombia has the ball at the top of the screen. Let's see if Luis Diaz can put this in there. It's a chance for Colombia, and someone slips down on the ground. Munoz is saying that he had his arm being pulled right now. The referee saying, no, no, no. We'll see. Mark Horowitz. We do have 146, man. And growing. We've picked up 100,000 subscribers in the last year alone. Ndoy has some words to say to the Colombian side. J. Kim. Nice. Nice. See? See? He says, I was watching, and I was hate watching, just looking for someone to hate watch for Team USA, and he stuck around. So cool, man. Rock and roll. Alrighty, folks. Hey, man. Chat, you guys in the chat, I appreciate y'all sticking around. I know you guys want to have legitimate conversations. At this point, the way this game is going, I would rather have legitimate conversations with you too. Switzerland, very close to scoring. I would rather have the legitimate conversations with you too because this game has been booty. This game has been booty, and not the good booties, just a nasty, soggy bottom of a game. Throw-in coming in right now for Switzerland. They're going to put this just outside the box. It'll be cut out by Colombia again. Nobody has scored. We are still 0-0. I bet this game will end up. Ooh, there's a trip inside the box. The official does not blow the whistle. That could have been a penalty here for Switzerland. And Switzerland has it one more time. There's still a man down inside the box for the Swiss team. Switzerland not going to slow down, though. He'll peel himself off the ground. And it's on the back line for the Switzerland side. The Swiss, ticking like clocks right now. It's 5 minutes of extra time. We might end up. Well, let's see. We're going to get extra time, not just stoppage time. Here's a run coming back for Switzerland. They take it. Freuler gives to Xhaka. And Xhaka trying to do the chaka-chaka. Ahmed here. And played through. Nice touch. The shot across the face of goal. Off target here. Ndoye misses the shot. It's a throw-in for Colombia. A Swiss miss, says Mega Man. It sure was now. Land of constant sorrow. In constant sorrow, I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all of my days. The place where he was born and raised. All right. Little honky tonk right there. Someone said a man of constant sorrow. Oh, he said a land of constant sorrow, not a man of constant sorrow. Very different song. Okay, my bad. Just having some fun, guys. Just having some fun. We are 90 seconds into the +5. We are going to get another probably 30 minutes of this snooze fest. But we're here. I picked the wrong game to watch, says Leola Gonzalez. Leola, I'm glad you're here because I picked the wrong game. I picked the wrong games to drop, honestly. I didn't really have a choice, though. When you've got a 6 son, not much you can do. And we actually dropped the last Switzerland game. And they did score, 3 goals in the last game. So here we are covering Colombia again. The last Colombian game we covered was against Ghana. That game ended 1-0, and Colombia barely managed to get the win. A late goal here in stoppage time could be all she wrote, folks. Here is hoping that we don't get another 30 minutes of snooze fest. Left pass here from Akanji. Akanji gives to Muhim, and in the middle and back to the left it goes. One more time to Akanji. Akanji's got it at his feet. He looks to the right. He plays to the right. Elvedi brings it up here. And he'll pass that one forward. Another pass forward. Switzerland whips it good. It's going to be a corner kick for the Swiss. A corner kick for the Swiss. Oh, brother, where art thou? That's my favorite movie, says Michael Brooks. I have covered almost every important game, yeah, Rich, for sure. Let's see if extra time will find a goal, says Mega Man. Hola! What's going on from Malaysia? Sobi, cheers to you, man. Okay, corner, Switzerland. The official walking up and literally said, I'm watching you. Said that directly here to Rios of Colombia. Doesn't want any nonsense or any extracurriculars here. Corner kick coming up for Switzerland. The kick is up. The kick is, boom, hit away. Colombia gets this thing away. Colombia's on the run. Luis Diaz maybe going to try to get there in time. No. It's going to be kicked back to Switzerland. Switzerland a through ball right now. Is this going to make it all the way through? It will not. A goal kick is awarded now to the Colombian keeper. I said keeper. Glad to watch the Argentina-Cape Verde game. That was a good one. I've only seen 3 matches myself of the tournament. The rest I've spent here. Really? YTV. Rock and roll, man. Oh, her hair was super cool. Rejected, says DJ Gene. The clock is stuck, says Dilly. Well, it's because the plus... Oh, why did it stop? What happened there? What was that? And it stopped like shy of the 90 minutes. It stopped at 92. That was weird. Why did the clock get stuck? We're at 94. Do I have a max timer? Why is the timer stopped? What is that? Weird. Doesn't matter. We are going to get extra time anyways. So let's just go to the extra time. The whistle has been blown. This game has been bad, boys. This game has been bad. Bad. Not bad to the bone, just bad. Okay. Well, another half hour of grinding. You wore it out, says Mike. The clock got tired. The clock quit, too. The clock said, screw this, man. This sucks. Colombia should have won easily. I thought so, too. The next phase, 93 till infinity. Let's see. Oh, no. Not Michael Jackson bad either. 'Cause I'm bad. I'm bad. Okay, guys. Life support, says Leola. I'm about to be at this point. I don't feel bad about missing half of it now, says Sweet Love. Dude, you did not miss much, bro. I literally spent, like, the middle third of this game just chatting with you guys out here, which, at this point, I'm kind of digging more than this game. My hair's doing something funky. Hang on. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Right? Okay. Trying to get myself situated here. Sometimes, man, you'll literally see the ring of the headset around my hairline when it just presses onto my head. Let's see. RIP to who bet on a goal in the second half. Looks like Bellator is out of his own side thing. Okay, interesting. User, what's going on? I need to hit up my barber, says J-Dog Vids. Onk, you got the same haircut as me when I was a freshman, says Trickin'. Dude, I've had this haircut my whole life, man. Kind of, much love. Kind of. Yep. Did you just stop to fix your hair? I did. I did. How do we get on a national? How do we get you on a national broadcast? Says Eric. Look, hey, by the way, this is what I'm talking about. You see this guy in his suit? You look at this right there. You're like, you know what? Who is this guy? Let's see what he's got to say. How do we do that, Eric? That's a great question. Email me, message me, footballnationusa.com. Let me know what you guys think. Do I only have 7 days to live now, says Swaggy? Hola, hola. Get that hair. Be careful traveling, says Daniel. Been putting in the work, says Sweet Love. Mario, you should do the grito whenever the goal is scored. $5 super set. Make yourself a hot toddy on me, says Camille. Thank you. Thank you, Camille. I appreciate that. There you go. Megan says it best. Because every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Little ZZ Top. Shout out to Rocky. Same is true for Rocky. Look at Rocky and his tie. I see you, Rocky. What's up, brother? Welcome to today's live stream, my friend. You know, I used to be an emo kid, but now I'm a dashboard professional. Okay, that was pretty bad. Folks, extra time about to get started. Extra time about to get started. I did actually used to be an emo kid, for sure. How are we? We're doing great, Fozzie. Medini, I feel you, man, at Nugget. Just lost $50, says Nuggets. You know, Nuggets, you could have also taken that $50 and invested it into your Acorns account. Now, you probably may not have turned that $50 into $100,000 overnight, but that same $50, due to compound interest, could be worth a lot more than the money you just wasted on your sports picks. So, if you guys are tired of blowing your money on parlays to get rich quick, you can get rich slow and still get rich if you invest right. Link in the description down below. Hit us with some My Chemical Romance. Ooh. Just like a hearse, you died to get in again. We are. What's the worst that I could say? Things are better if I stay. So, dude, I can totally get down with some MCR. By the way, for those of you guys who make fun of emo kids, if you've ever watched The Umbrella Academy on Netflix, That was actually created by Gerard Way, who is the lead singer of My Chemical Romance. You should totally check it out. The next half has gotten started, guys. Extra time is underway. Let's start our clock once more. I'm going to add a few seconds here for y'all. Here we go. 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're set right now. Colombia, back line. Colombia on the back line. Left side to Luis Diaz. Diaz goes backwards once more. It's Lucumí. Davinson Sánchez. Sánchez a Muñoz. Y ahora por el resto de este juego lo voy a hacer todo enterito en español. Just kidding, I'm not going to do that. It's Colombia with the ball. Colombia, Puerta. Looks like this is switched over to the far side, and Luis Diaz does have it. Diaz, tackle comes in. Bad tackle, free kick coming up for Colombia now. Tenacious D, says DJ Gene. Falta, free kick, says Mega Man. Colombia, says B. Johnson. Mario, you just reminded me that my favorite song from ZZ Top is Sharp Dressed Man. Have you seen there's this drummer who's like drumming some prom dance. He's like a prom drummer. And he's literally doing the whole thing with one hand. He's got a drumstick saluting, doing the robot while playing ZZ Top. Great video. Okay, free kick. Tiro libre aquí para Colombia. En una situación peligrosa. Here is the kick, the header, Suiza dice que no, una falta, adentro puede ser tampoco. The official says goal kick, that looked like, I don't know. The official says it was no foul in the box, but this player looked like he got hit pretty hard in real time and real speed. It was Campas for Colombia. That's close, but I think he might have done some acrobatics on the play. There was contact on this one, and I think he got mostly ball. But this could be a second look at here. Is this going to be VAR reviewed? It may or may not be VAR reviewed, guys. I think they're going to let this play on right now. Okay. All right. True Translation says it was a dive. Kind of seemed like a dive. Not quite my tiempo, says Swaggy. Okay, no foul, just hard selling. Like Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan. Like Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan. R.I.P. This one here, more of a foul. Switzerland is awarded a free kick. Alvin Davis says there is absolutely no way that soccer will ever be popular sport for Americans. Americans will not accept playing an entire game and still being 0-0. No, they just play games and the best score is negative points. Why is golf the only sport on earth where being subpar is good? Ridiculous. So many people watch golf too, man. If the score is 0-0, that's exactly where it should be in a game of golf. Another yellow card being given out here. Looks like this time the yellow card is given to Davinson Sánchez. So Sánchez, how did he get carded for that? Interesting. I don't like that call. I don't like that card, but it is. Golf, where being subpar is good. Okay. The game's going to get started back again here quickly. The official went to go talk to the sideline. Davinson Sánchez, I think, was unjustly carded just now. This will be played to the left-hand side now for the Swiss side. Switzerland with the ball. We are in extra time. Would rather watch golf than cricket. I don't understand watching golf on TV. Disc golf objects. It's still golf. Like, it's still technically golf, just disc golf. The next really good match is going to be Norway versus England. So you don't like that matchup between Morocco and France? I think the Morocco-France match is still going to be really good. American football can also end 0-0. It would just require the end of both franchises immediately. We've seen 3-0 games in football, though. We've seen the Raiders be absolute garbage. 0-0, boring. Someone score. Let's effing go. Let's effing goal, says Coy. What up, Coy? Soccer hooligans over golf clap any day, says, yeah, seriously. Hey, but you know what? I talk trash about golfers and being subpar and whatever, and not advocating for this. Please hear me clearly. It does allow you to drink and drive a golf cart, and for a lot of people, it's actually encouraged to do that. And if you haven't done that in the safety of a golf course with a designated driver after the fact, something you definitely should do from time to time. But you do need to have the DD there. The Swiss are taking this neutral thing to heart. They're taking this neutrality thing to heart. Don't worry. If you don't score, we won't score either. That is the Swiss motto right now. That's hilarious, Mark. That's hilarious. I would also rather watch soccer any day over golf. I like NASCAR when there's no NFL. I've never watched a single NASCAR race through. Not once ever in my whole life. I've watched a hockey game all the way through. I actually performed at the halftime for the San Antonio Rampage my senior year in high school. Looks like a goal kick will be awarded here, I believe. Nothing separating these two. Even Ronaldo from Brazil, Romario, Kaká, Roberto, Carlos, Zidane, as old as they are, will play better than many of these selections, says ZV Carita. Okay, Switzerland wins the ball back in a very good place, and Colombia takes this away. Colombia, top of the screen. Good footwork here, definitely dragging on a player's jersey. This is going to be switched out to the left-hand side. Luis Diaz has green grass. Luis Diaz, Diaz. No! Tiro de esquina. Wiedmer. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Colombia now. All right, man. How has nobody scored? WTF, says Wakiz. Well, let's see. Colombia, corner kick now, guys. Corner kick for Colombia. The kick is up. The header! Oh! I think this was saved by the keeper. Holy smokes. Either that or it went off the crossbar at the top. Shot off target. It got doinked. We got a doink. So no goal. Colombia heads that in the right direction. It doinks off the crossbar. It's a switch to the bottom of the screen. Ooh, Colombia tries to settle this one down. It's going to end up being back with the Swiss side. Swiss is on the run. Switzerland. Ball goes forward. The through ball has too much mustard on it. It rolls through the sideline. It ends up being a throw-in now. Okay. Doink. There's the header. It was so close to being the lead. It doinked off the crossbar. Off the corner kick. Luis Diaz plays this one to the center. Luis Diaz in the middle. A chance for Rios. Rios shot off target. Oh, man. Is it Wednesday yet, says Bruce Newhouse? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's live stream. You know, we're 2 streams in right now, and I have not looked for the newbies yet. If you are new, 5 times watching, first 5 times, drop 5 emojis, guys. Drop any 5 emojis for me right now. Talk to me. Let's see. Golf is great, but currently the players are robotic, and boring, says Ricky. I'm looking for newbies in the chat. Hayful dropped a bunch of Colombian flags. What's going on, Hayful? Welcome to today's live stream. Still looking for newbies today, guys. Doink right back at him. Vips, welcome back, brother. Disc golf rules. The real Siraj, welcome back again. Sobi feels very strongly, saying FIFA at its finest. Laguna, welcome in. Looks like Absinthe says hello. Koi, rock and roll, brother. Donald, welcome back. Mile High Kev says hello. Sean, welcome. Cedar, what's up? Read them all. Sad faces right there. Vomo, what up, man? Is that like FOMO but soft? Connie, I see you. All right, Wendy, let's go. M's Wims, welcome in. Shout out to the newbies. Here's a shot from deep range. Oh, saved again. Woo! This time, testing the keeper. Well tested there. He put that shot on target, and the save had to be made. Long range effort and a volleyball style save by the keeper. I wonder if he played volleyball. A volleyball style save. He literally saved it like this. There's the corner. It's punched away. Colombia continues to strike. The official blows the whistle, says free kick here for Switzerland. Would the real Mario please stand up, says Emily. Because I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating, so won't the real. Yup. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard says hello. Looks like Mersic says hi. Sobi, hello. Cape Suzanne says go Switzerland. Tyler, Deanna, welcome, Tyler. I see you, my friend. We got Ranceru also in the chat. Jay Bells, hello. Tyler, see you, my friend. Welcome in. How many extra minutes, says PQ? Well, when we do extra time, it is guaranteed to go to at least 120 minutes. Early on in this game, I did predict that this game would end 0-0 after regular and extra time, and we would go to penalties to settle this. This prediction seems to be coming to life. We'll see how it happens. Newbie, great call. Thank you to the newbies in the chat. Ian, welcome, my friend. Bruce is new. Who do you think might win on penalties? That's a great question. Donald says, I'm a newbie. Nice try, Donald. Nice try. Spitting rhymes. All right, man. If you guys are stuck at work right now, and this is your only way to catch the game, thank you for giving me a chance to call the game for you. This game, unfortunately, has not been the most exhilarating or high-scoring affair that we've seen in this World Cup. It's actually quite the opposite here. But we're doing our best to keep you guys engaged and entertained. This cross will go into the leg of a Colombian player. It'll be chased down. Switzerland at the spot. Switzerland saved by Colombia. Another cross to the back post. Another chance for Switzerland. It's going to be flicked away by the Colombian defense. Y sácala de aquí, coño. Colombia gets rid of that. What a save from Camilo Vargas. A flag goes up. It's offsides for Switzerland anyways, and Vargas does a fantastic job on that play. Had to make the save. Well done. How can I join your team, says Emily. I'm only in 5th grade and I want to be a sports girl when I grow up. You're my mentor. Emily, I appreciate your enthusiasm. Keep that energy. You're still a little on the young side and you will learn soon enough that's okay. Enjoy it. You are just in 5th grade. But when you get to the right age of at least, I would say, I don't know, old enough to be on the morning announcements for your school, then you can start doing that kind of stuff. See, this is why we keep it clean, guys, because we have young folks who watch these live streams. We do have young folks who watch these live streams. Keep that energy. Keep that mentality. You'll definitely get there someday, Emily. Here we go, guys. It is going to be Colombia with the ball. They'll play this one forward. They're at the middle third right now, and a whistle will come in. We are approaching the 105. It will be a halftime at that point. We are going to get a halftime in the extra time. Need some water here, man. Margie says, I hope you feel better. Honestly, dude, I legit think I might be running a fever, but that's okay. More yellow cards just being handed out right now for both sides. This is going to be, looks like pushed right now, and it's going to be +1 of extra time here. For whatever reason, they're still adding the time. So the clock is ticking. Oh, come on. There we go. Chance now. Colombia, 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 Colombia. No. Looks like a corner kick. Luis Diaz can't score. It's going to be a corner once more. It's going to be a corner once more for Colombia. Shot was blocked by Luis Diaz. Or Luis Diaz's shot was blocked. Adam says that Argentina game was insane. I'm on par with England and Mexico. Or that game was on par with England and Mexico. Honestly, the last 10 minutes, yeah. But there has not been a single game that has been as fun this World Cup as England and Mexico. That was for sure the best game of the Cup so far. No doubt about it. Second to none. I would say second place, probably Argentina and Cape Verde. And then maybe the last 10 minutes of this one, I don't know, Senegal. Honestly, the Senegal-Belgium game was dope too. This one is going to go all the way back. And it looks like the corner kick results in no points. There is the whistle for halftime. We're going to the second extra time period. Tay saying PK, PK, PK. Lester says praying penalties. Says Ziers. Almost, guys. 15 more minutes and we will. The England-Mexico game was fire. True story, says Wendy. Second that, Cape Verde. Also good. 90% of contact is made with feet, just saying. About 90% of contact is made with feet. Says yellow. Wait, what? Okay, there was a super that I missed right here. Looks like, oh dear, precious fifth grade memories. Emily is carrying the torch now. Look, Emily, you're in a much better place than I was. When I was in fifth grade, that was 9/11. Like, actually, fourth grade was 9/11. But my fifth grade year, we were sitting back remembering what had happened in fourth grade. You right now, in fifth grade, count your blessings. Enjoy your young life. You are young. When I was in fifth grade, when me and my boys were in fourth and fifth grade, very different situation. But ZV Carita says, oh dear, precious fifth grade memories. Carrying the torch now. Yeah, dude, that was wild to be in fourth grade and to have the TVs turned on for that and then turned off when things got really real. Anyways, first grade for me. 15 more minutes. We got 15 more minutes, guys. 15 more minutes. One more 15-minute, and then we're going to get those. Let's see. Take 10K vitamin D3 and moringa twice a day to kill the sick. Moringa, ¿qué es eso? We partying in Bogota tonight with this one. Is it going to be a tie or overtime? We're already in overtime, Joe. This is overtime. That's what that ET means. I caught the paddle in third grade. Yeah, dude, me too. Robbie says, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Dude, have you watched that show? There is no way fifth graders are really being taught that stuff. Like, I felt like a damn fool watching that. Keep it clean, says Guy Wonderful. Wow, Don says fourth grade for me was the JFK assassination. Quit talking about dates. You make me feel old, says Mrs. Jagular. We're partying in San Antonio, says Joe Romo. Cheers to you, Eddie Trades. You have a math teacher look, says Perry Froze. Looks can be deceiving, my friend. Looks can be deceiving. This will be played right now. Let's start the clock once more. Likes were at 666. I had to change that, Mario. It was evil, says Tay. What up, Tay? Thank you. All right, folks. Can we get this live stream to 1,000 likes? We need about 300 now, according to Tay. We only need about 300. We do still have 2,000 people watching this live stream. We've just crossed the 70,000 views mark. Took a little extra time, but we're there. Bellator, yes, he is. Love some choices, says Swaggy McNolegs. Cool. All right, so it looks like the majority of this chat room does call it football and not soccer. Good. Good. Good to know. Switzerland has just been marked offside here, guys. Ashley, cheers to you. Bellator. The answer to that question is yes. My follow-up question is, does it matter? Yes, he is Bellator. Kick coming up right now for Colombia. Colombia not playing their best. I think this might be. Remember, no YouTube when we were growing up, says Adam Chris. I think I got YouTube around 5th grade, actually, I think is when YouTube dropped. I think YouTube was around in like 5th, 6th grade. And I remember watching Badger, 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 Mushroom, Mushroom. And some of like the ridiculous, I can count all the way to 55. And I can teach you how to do it faster than you can say poop de poop de pangs. Those old school, like original first year YouTube videos. You know, it's really funny. I actually have a YouTube video that's out there from 2006, maybe before. I think it was 2006, like my first YouTube video ever with my Colombian friend Gilbert, and that's so funny. Anyways, I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. Let me get back locked into this game, guys. We're gonna focus on this game. Newgrounds for the win. Fact, bro. Newgrounds Playgrounds. Newgrounds website was the only place to be. Newgrounds for the win. Peanuts equals penalties. All right, folks. Here we go. This game is likely going to end 0-0, and penalties will decide this. For the sportsbooks applications, I believe that the draw means after 120 minutes, the game goes to PKs. I don't know why they don't just call it PKs and not draw, but I will say that I pulled the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen directly from CBSSports.com, so don't come after me. You can yell at CBS. This is going to be played into the middle, and looks like Colombia is going to lose possession. Both teams on tired legs. You can see it here. Both teams on tired legs. Both teams with tired minds. Neither team able to break through right here. Two evenly matched squads. And it looks like a push in the back right now going to result in a free kick here. Whoop, whoop, says Professor Finessa. My first computer was an Atari and a Commodore. Wow, Camille. Okay. I remember having the AOL disc and having to put that in so that we can get America Online, because you had to download the internet back in the day. And then as soon as you download it, you already have a virus. And then it's on dial-up, right? So you're on the internet with the disc that you downloaded, and my mom needs to make a phone call. She says, get off the internet. I need to use the phone. That was back in the day. That was back in the day. Here is a chance for Colombia. Colombia inside the box. Colombia gives away a goal kick now to Suecia. Dial-up. Fact. You remember? I remember. Radio Shack. Yeah, Radio Shack for sure. Nostalgia maxing, says Mr. Sifix. Midwest saying, do you remember the Muffin video by Liam Kyle Sullivan? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. All right. Someone saying you're not commentating the game. I know. Benasri. If I'm not saying it, it's literally happening right here, buddy. It's literally right there for you. This gives me the liberty to be able to talk to you. I'm looking at you now, bro, because you call me out. I'm going to put your name up on the screen. I'm going to call you out. If I'm not calling the game, it's because I'm building our community right now. And that is why I've got this graphic here. And you can see down below who's got the ball. It says it right there. Switzerland. Ball safe. It's there. Now, other channels will have this. And if I'm not calling the game at this point, you're totally screwed. But it's there. I got you. Okay? We're good. There's no game really to call right now anyways, bro. There's no game to really call right now anyways. Honestly, at this point, it's Colombia, Switzerland 0-0 in the middle of the pitch. Switzerland is approaching the attacking third. This will be crossed, and Colombia going to wrap it up. It's at the feet of the goalkeeper right now. Camilo Vargas has it right now. He will pick it up. He will pick it up himself. And he rolls this out to the right-hand side. Colombia's Quintero will now play this to the right. And looks like it's currently at the feet of number 21. Another substitution here. It's Campas. Campas, Quintero, falta. Looks like the whistle comes in. It stops the play again. We've still got 9 minutes left to go. We've still got 9 minutes left to go. Bottom of the screen. Looking to the left. And played back once more. Looks like Davison Sanchez. Looks to Lucumi. Lucumi, a Mojica. It's actually Luis Diaz. Diaz earns the throw in right now. He'll throw it in quickly. Diaz goes wide right now. And Diaz still over the ball. He plays this to the far post. This is going to be a quick touch just outside the box. A chance for Quintero. Quintero shoots. Quintero! Over the bar it goes. No good for Quintero. No good for Quintero. And it keeps going. Let's see. Who needs goals anyways? Krishna says hello from India. Chill, bro. Would you make a bet, says Wendy. I know. There's nothing for Mario to commentate. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. The game is slow. Anybody with their objections, I promise I'll give you your money back for this. It's going wide right now. Switzerland going to run this up and play this to the middle. It's left-hand side for Chaka. Chaka goes to the left now. And it looks like a chance to play from the bottom of the screen. It's going to be passed in from Muhim. And it's a whip into the box. It's going to be headed away now for Colombia. Colombia sends this all the way back. Switzerland will recover once more. El Vedi. To the left to Akanji, Muhaim, and I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's going to be a quick touch here on the left-hand side. They go. Switzerland continuing inside the box. Laid out here, a shot up. Oh, my goodness. Going to miss on that shot as well. It feels like every single shot we've seen has just gone way over the bar. We're watching these players get way underneath. I would never plan Oregon Trail. Let's see. You died of dysentery, yeah, right? I'd like to speak to your manager, says Megan. Afan Kokar says, wait, what? Afan. Oh, my goodness. Afan. Bless your heart. Afan Kokar. Bless your heart, my friend. Bless your heart. Okay. I want to be a pro. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. And 5 minutes left to go here, guys. 6 minutes left to go. I want to be on the cover of Forbes magazine. Smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Yo, what up, Oprah? I'll be playing basketball with the president, dunk him on his delegates, then I'd compliment him on his political etiquette. Yeah. All right. 5 minutes to go, folks. 5 minutes here left to play. Shaka, bad pass. Colombia, coño! Colombia, ¿qué lo que te pasa? Otra oportunidad directamente enfrente del gol. Lo manda a la concha de su madre. No sé qué carajo estaba haciendo ahí, pero una desgracia. Una desgracia por Colombia. Let's see. I want to be a millionaire so effing bad on this parlay, says Tay. He says so effing bad. Bueno, señoras y señores, todavía no tenemos un gol, pero estoy esperando y tengo los dedos cruzados que en algún momento Colombia va a encontrar el gol, pero no se sabe todavía. Entonces, vamos a seguir. All right, guys, here we go. Waiting for something here. Waiting for something. Thank you for that super chat, Tay D. Tay DTM, appreciate you. What would be the soccer version of bricks? Have you said? Yeah, you said. That's very Argentine thing to say. ZV Carita. I picked that up on my travels for sure. Here we go. Oh, man. You can miss me with that energy. Let's do this. Let's do, a header towards goal. And this is going to be cleared out. Looks like Colombia is still attacking now. And this will be sent away by Switzerland one more time. So Colombia attacking, Switzerland defending. There's a player down for Colombia. Let's pop out this chat once more. 2,400 people in this chat room. Thank y'all so much. Hey, shout out to all of the other countries who have been here over the past 7 days, guys. This last 7 days have been amazing for this channel. Shout out to everyone in Bangladesh, Canada, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, India, United Kingdom, Indonesia, Philippines, Senegal. Did you know that this past week, those are the top 10 countries watching our live streams? Those countries alone in the past week add up to over 1 million views on this channel over the last 7 days. Thank you to all of you around the world who are watching this live stream today, folks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get the chat overlay brought back. Cool, let's go, says, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? How many of those were Americans with VPNs? Probably a good handful, if I had to guess, if I'm being honest. But you know what's interesting is that not all of them stuck around. If I actually look at the top watch time for the last 7 days, guys, last 7 days, top countries of watch time, of course, United States, but then Canada, Philippines, Jamaica, UK, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Trinidad, Tobago, and Ghana in the top 10. Shout out to Kat saying UK. You've grown, says Kelly Grant. World Cup did it for us. World Cup did it for us. Lukumi is coming off the pitch. Mina is going on, guys. Couple substitutions happening right now. About 2 minutes left to go, guys. I think both teams realize that this is likely going to a penalty shootout here. Colombia plays all the way back. Colombia plays all the way back. Mario, you know the track that you just played? I do. Excuse me. Oh, God bless America. Switzerland on the run. There's a through ball at the bottom of the screen. Can Switzerland put this in the box? It's a dangerous pass. It's going to be cut out by Colombia again. Oh, Dios. Oh, my goodness. This game is some BS, and I'm allergic to BS, so it seems to be kicking me right now. Bad pass right here, and it's going to be Switzerland. When I sneeze, I'm like Tua Tagovailoa doing things in bunches. He makes turnovers in bunches. I sneeze in bunches. I go into sneezing fits. All right, guys. We've got about 30 seconds here left to go before that final whistle comes in. What's the schedule after the World Cup look like, says Kevin. Kevin, after this World Cup, we're probably going to work on the courses that I've been promising. I am actually developing a course right now to teach other people how to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, this has changed my life and has allowed me to work from home. And it has allowed me to work from home. And honestly, it's been an awesome chance for me to like be a dad and do my thing and work from home and make more money than I did as a network engineer. For those of you guys who don't know me, I do have a degree in computer science. I was a bartender for 10 years. I was a network engineer for a few years. I did IT sales, and none of it really interested me. And I was half decent at the YouTube stuff. And I managed to turn this into a career, a lucrative one at that. Honestly, it's been the best job I ever had, and I created it for myself. So super cool. I'm going to be teaching people how to do that. If you guys are interested in jumping in on this space, I will teach you guys. Yes, how to do color commentary stream. Exactly, Future to go. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Can you explain to me why I get ads halfway through your stream? Yes, Adam Chris, because that's how I make my money. That's how I am able to pay the bills right now. If that didn't happen, then I wouldn't be able to pay the bills. So that's why. Let's see. If Colombia loses, James Rodriguez will probably retire. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to penalty shootouts now. I am going to go blow my nose because this ain't going to work for me. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Yeah, guys, y'all, I never ask anybody for super chats ever on this channel because the big giant play button in the sky takes really good care of us, guys. I never ask for super chats on this channel. It just doesn't make sense, you know? Anyways, I'm back. Dominicano. Hey, que lo que, chinks, que pasa? Actually, 30 seconds. YouTube Premium is honestly worth it. You get music, too. I've been using YouTube Premium for a long time. B. Pope says hello. What if no one scores any penalties for the next? Dude, do not even put that in the universe. Please do not even put that in the universe. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if this ends up being like a 24-23 penalty shootout? Dios mío. It's 23-36 in UK right now. What is that, 11:30? Because it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. MB Keever, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, sir. Let's see. All in the family says, I'm too cheap to use YouTube Premium. Curious. You say you're too cheap to pay for YouTube Premium. How much have you played on DraftKings, Underdogs, Prize Picks, any of the sports betting? Just curious. You don't have to answer that. You don't have to answer that. But it's all about decision-making, guys. Your whole world, your whole life revolves around making the right decisions. I don't know your situation. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there, but, you know. Time for penalties, guys. Here we go. Here we go. He says exactly, or vaping. Critical hit, says Septic. Hey, you. Have you subscribed, says DJ Gene? All right. Chaka makes Colombians cry. We're going to find out right now. Well, señoras y señores. We're getting a penalty shootout, and we're about to find out what the separation between these two are really going to be. Let's find out for sure, man. Bueno. Okay, let's see. The farmer's dog food. I got 3 dogs, and I feed them with the farmer's dog food. Dogs can be expensive. I love YouTube Premium. It's excellent to not have ads in the classroom, says Mrs. Jagular. Yeah, dude, I can't be working out. I don't use Pandora. I like to work out. And if it goes from one song to the next song to the next song, that's awesome. But after one song, I got a commercial. Like when I use my wife's YouTube account, and I always tell her to use mine. But if I'm using my wife's phone, I always get ads in between songs. And I can't work out to that. Like, I can't be mid-rep, mid-set, and all of a sudden it gives me some stupid nonsense. But, hey. All right, guys, they're doing a couple coin tosses right now. This is to decide who's going to kick first. Blah, blah, blah. Christian. Yes. I will only do playoff games for Major League Baseball, though, brother. I will only do playoff games for Major League Baseball. But we do definitely handle baseball on this live stream. It's part of what we do. We do all of the batting statistics. We do all of the individual players' pitching statistics as well. And, of course, we break down everything that we need right here, the Venezuelan team or whoever it might be. But, yes, we do Major League Baseball. We will cover Major League Baseball during the end of it. Oh, okay. We might have to. I've never done penalty kicks on SofaScore, so let's see what this looks like. I'm not going to be doing Major League Baseball during the regular season. That's not where I plan to put my time right now. I plan to put my time into the course. I plan to put my time into the course so that other people can also learn how to do what I'm doing. There is enough space for all of us on YouTube, bro. I checked out some other channel from India that had like 30,000 people watching, and they straight up were just playing FIFA. There is enough space for everyone on this platform, just so y'all know. Okay. Are you the Amazon Music? I can't listen to music on YouTube with the ad. I agree. Well, here we go, guys. Penalties. Here we go. Colombia. Colombia's first to shoot, guys. He's got to pick his nose first. So he's going to pick his nose and take the opening shot for the penalty kick. Here we go. Looks like it's Quintero first. Quintero steps up to the ball. He'll shoot. He'll score! Straight down the middle. Quintero will score. First goal here. It's Colombia. Colombia gets the first. Here we go, guys. Solid first kick. Solid first strike. It is 1-0 Colombia. We're in penalties right now. I'm actually going to bring this one up for y'all. I think this will be. What? We're in penalties right now. All right, guys, a change of graphic here. This should be a better fit. Both teams getting eliminated and bring back Mexico. That would be really fun. That would actually be pretty funny. Okay, guys, next kick coming up, it's Chaka. So, Granit Xhaka to shoot right now. First penalty was good for Colombia. Another penalty coming up right now. Xhaka takes his time. Xhaka shoots. Xhaka scores! It went off the hand of the keeper, but Xhaka's in. Goal! Goal for Xhaka. Switzerland has now scored, and Colombia going to get an opportunity here now to answer back. It's going to go back and forth here for a while, guys. It's going to go back and forth here for a while. It's Colombia's turn. 1-1. It's 1-1 in penalties now. Stepping up to shoot here. Okay, there are people praying right now. Literally, the Colombians are praying here. Pray tell. Let's see. Ball is placed on the spot. Trying to get the feet set well here. It is going to be Davinson Sanchez to shoot now. Davinson Sanchez to shoot for Colombia. Sanchez will wind up. Here comes the shot. Sanchez. No! Sanchez off the bar! Ay, no. Colombia, por favor, Colombia. En peligro ahora. It went off the bar and straight into the turf. No goal. Almost a beautiful strike. That's a rough miss, says Sweet Love. All right, man. Both of these defenses have been solid. Mustafa asking which of the two defenses is easier for Argentina to score on. Switzerland or Colombia. Well, we'll see. Here is Switzerland. Now, Switzerland time to shoot. We'll see if they can get it. It's Zeki Amdouni. Zeki Amdouni. Goal. Keeps it low. Slots it in. And it's in for Amdouni. Goal for Switzerland. They are now up right now in this shootout. So Switzerland just took the shot. It's now Colombia to take the shot here. You can see down below, guys. Down here, you see that right there? Check, check for Switzerland. Check X on the other side for Colombia. Colombia, Colombia, Colombia. What are you going to do now? Ball is played on the floor. Looks like it's Campas, con permiso. Campas for Colombia. Hamilton Campas will shoot and get it just underneath the keeper. Oh my goodness. That was dangerously close, but it was good. It's in, and Colombia gets one back. So now it's 2-2. Switzerland has the advantage, though. 3 shots for Colombia, 2 shots for Switzerland. The score is 2-2 in penalties. Remember, guys, it's best of 5. It is the best of 5 here. So, they don't even need to get all of these. We may not even see 10 shots, folks. We may not even see 10 shots. Switzerland to shoot this time. Looks like it's Akanji. Manuel Akanji. Lines up, he shoots. He'll miss as well! Akanji sends it over the top. Missed shot for Akanji. And now it's level pegging. Giggity. Colombia has it now. A missed shot from Switzerland. He crumbled the second that he missed the shot. Akanji with a miss. Colombia to shoot now. Or 6 have tied, says Mark. That is true. Okay. Here comes a shot for Colombia. Número 19. It is going to be Cucho Hernandez. Cucho Hernandez will miss it. Save! The keeper makes a save. Colombia! No good! What a save here. Switzerland's keeper comes out on top. Colombia, por favor. What a play. What a save from the keeper. Strong hands. It's now 4 shots in for Colombia. It's best of 5, guys. King Dappa. It's best of 5. The ball is placed on the 12-yard spot. You ever seen a hockey shootout? It's kind of like a hockey shootout, but with less X factors. All right, Cedric Itten for Switzerland. Itten, goal! And so it comes down to this, guys. If it's best of 5, Switzerland now has 3. Colombia has just 2. This is the 5th and final shot, potentially, for Colombia. If Colombia scores, then Switzerland can still win if they score, because they would have 4 out of 5 and Colombia would have 3 out of 5. It's super simple, guys. Best of 5. Colombia right now is getting ready to shoot, and if they miss, we won't need to see anything else, because at best of 5, they've only made 2 shots. This is their 5th attempt. If Luis Diaz misses this shot, it is all over. It comes down to this. Luis Diaz to shoot. Diaz will stutter step, shoots, scores, keeps it low. He's excited, but it's not over yet, guys. So Colombia will score. Here's the problem. Switzerland can win this thing with the score now. Best of 5. Colombia has scored 3 of 5 shots. Switzerland has also made 3 of just 4 shots. If they can make this 5th and final shot, they will win the shootout. So this is what it comes down to. This is the final, should be the final shot. If Vargas can score now, Vargas for the win. Vargas for the win. Here we go. Vargas steps off to the side. Let's see if he can drill it. This is for the win. Ruben Vargas goes, score! Switzerland will win! Switzerland wins this game in penalties. Game is over. Switzerland will win in a shootout. And that's what it comes down to. And that's what it comes down to. It's over. The game's over, guys. Well, it was fun for Colombia. It was good. It'll be Switzerland and Argentina now playing in the quarterfinals. Okay. Bring on the quarterfinals, says Kevin. Pretty ugly. Another small nation, says Joey. Good luck tomorrow, mate, says Septic Nerve. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. Seriously. Thank you. Let's see. Fantastico for Swiss, says Virginia Miller. Martin says, mercifully, I'm glad it's every 4 years. Time to forget how bad this was, says Steve. Swiss head coach looks like Robert Mitchum. Easy game for Argentina. Heartbroken, says Hayful. Well, says Tracy. All bet a lot of Colombian drug lords lost a lot of money today, says David. Let's see. South American teams dropping like flies. Anytime, Leola, anytime. So is it a draw or no? No, it's not. Switzerland will win this game. Actually, let me go ahead and specify so nobody is confused by it. Let's do this one here. 4 goals to 3. Oh, it was already set. There you go. Switzerland won this game 4-3 in penalties. That was the final score, guys. 4-3 in penalties. It was 0-0. The game ended regular time in draw, but there you go. Kalshi had 177 on this game. Wow, says Jeb. I wonder how much Kalshi made off of that one game. The time here was great. We'll see you soon, Joe Romo. Ted Chin, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long game, a lot longer than I expected, but it's about that time. I'm going to leave the chat open for a few more minutes for you guys, but I'm done for today, man. We got some things we got to take care of tomorrow, so that's it. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Feel free to talk trash to each other in the chat. Just play nice. And until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario. Let's effing go. Peace out, y'all. Oh. Check out the website, footballnationusa.com. Send me an email. Give me a tie recommendation. You want me to wear a different color tie? Talk to me. Let me know. Thank you, Bruce. Excellent narration and commentary. Utmost respect. Cheers to you, Bruce Newhouse. Fist bumps to you, big dog. Appreciate that. All right, guys, we're done. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, peace out.